You know Ben,
Yeah?
he's back and playing Pokémon. His past adventures weren't enough, he wants to battle on. He beat the Nuzlocke, put his skills to the test. Now we agree that he deserves a rest. He rose up, now he's soaking in the glory. Relax while taking in a whole new story. Which Pokémon will be our brand new friends? Maybe some old faces will show up again.
Fiction.
There could be blunders for him on the way, but he knows the Poké Council's here to stay. They lift him up when he struggles with the type chart and give a hint if the puzzle's hit a tricky part. The stakes are lower, there won't be another funeral, even though the Pokédex, you know, they might be numeral. Throw Pokeballs, yeah, that's the aim of the game, and then it's time for chat to choose a name. For all the friends who come with us on this quest, well, Ben will prove that he's the very
Like no one
best.
ever was.
So now it's time to turn the live stream on,
Or the
cause Ben is
VOD.
back with the brand new ROM.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hello, Brian. Are you there, PlayStation Nation man?
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
There he is. He's here. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How on earth are you? Are you ready for some more stinky Pokemon Platinum Poison type trainer adventures? Because I am. I've been thinking about it all week. Really excited to play some more with you today. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a lovely few days that I've not seen you. Hope you enjoyed Worst Games Ever last night. That's available for everybody. It's about Monsters Inc. It's great. Go and watch it.
Ben, my dude, how are you? How was your weekend? It's Ben Potter PlayStation Nation Pokemon Master Stream Time. Enjoyed the new episode of Worst Games Ever. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Stephen, thank you for the bits. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Yes, I had a lovely weekend. I was playing a lot of WWE 2K26 because that released into early access on Friday and I got my review code. Hopefully my review should be up soon, pending some disaster, which fingers crossed won't happen. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of that. Had a great time. Looking forward to what the future holds. We're going to be playing the career mode on Wednesday while we get ready for Ben XT Season 2. But yeah, apart from that, doing okay. doing okay. Excited and ready for some more Pokemon this morning. So welcome in everybody who's just joining. I appreciate you all taking the time to be here, including Mashby 101. This feels weird to be here live after only watching VODs for the last 10 months. Well, now you've been immortalized in a VOD. Thank you for making the leap. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me. We've got some stream streaks here. Big Cantrell 3 stream streak. Thank you so much. We've also got a load of resubs as well. Let me get to some of these. There were a couple that triggered over the weekend. I'm going to play them now in addition to the lovely people who are doing it right now. Bear with me 1 second as I work out how to do this. My PC, rather worryingly, in fact, it's OBS, which is the streaming software that I use that hosts all this stuff that you're seeing here. It's been a little... It's giving me pause for thought this morning, making me a little worried about what it may or may not do. In that, when I went to go live, which is why I was 1 minute late today, which I never usually am. It said, "Oh, you haven't put your stream key in," and your stream key is a unique string of numbers, if you're not familiar, that's associated with your Twitch account, so it knows where to send your live stream. So your stream key's not there. Like, well. For the first time since I've been streaming here, that's why has it removed itself? It's never done that before. And then when I was playing the, several videos that play before I cut to face cam, it sort of stuttered a bit. I was like, oh, I don't know what's gone on here. I purposefully don't update OBS because inevitably they break things. It feels like that might have happened without my knowledge, which is why the stream key went. I'm a bit concerned. If it suddenly self-destructs during the course of this stream, we have a culprit, okay? We sort of understand why. It's been a bit weird, so fair warning. Also, I'm very illuminated. The sun is out, which is exciting. Spring is happening. But the blind doesn't do a very good job of keeping all the light out, so I'm very well lit from that angle, so forgive that as well. Right, some amazing resub. Let's get to them, shall we? Macy94346 subscribed over the weekend. Thank you so much. That was a fresh subscription as well. Welcome to the thickness, Macy. Thank you very much. Additionally, Iron, 10 months. Thank you so much, Iron. Eventually that will pop up. Iron's been a great help in sorting out ROMs and customizing things, so thank you, Iron, for the resub there. And then we got the resubs from this morning. Zar Richard 420, 5 months. Oh yeah, here we go. Poison Pals. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. Alan Hasley as well, 9 months. Time to steal some more coins from down the back of Jeff Bezos' opulent sofa. That's right. Steal from Jeff and give it to me. Thank you so much, Alan. Then Stephen's bits. Thank you, Stephen, for those bits again. Adam Croot 96, 10 months. It's Monday. That means it's stink time. These streams are the best way to start a week. Hope you're doing well, Ben. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad you enjoy it. I am doing well. I am. I should also say that towards the end of last week, I went on an absolute tear because I wasn't entirely sure when my review code for WWE 2K26 was going to come through. And it could have been at any point last week. And when it did, I was prepared to get straight on it and, start making notes and so on. And because it came in towards the end of the week, I was like, well, I should crack on with something else. And I've not only played, excuse me, and captured all the footage for the next Playing Every Worst Game video, but I've also written 85% of the script. I'm very nearly done with that, so I should be able to get stuck in on the edit with that soon, which is exciting. So it's all go over here. Feeling pretty happy about that I was able to do a load of stuff last week. Additionally, we've got P47 Mulf. My voice! 9 months. When Ben pokies them mon, we know the week has started. Here's to 999 more months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Star Sprite Licks, thank you for the resub. 4 months. And the Jacobite as well. 7 months. Excuse me, sorry. Don't know what's going on with my voice this morning. Again, it's because when I get up on a Monday, I suppose the only person I talk to sometimes is Pippa, but then that's just sort of I make noises back at her. So we're talking now for the first time. I think that's where my voice is. So I've got my purple neckerchief on. I am pleased to say that my special Pokemon hat that I mentioned has arrived, but I don't feel like I deserve to wear it until we've got that Pokemon. So when we finally got ourselves an Ekans and then an Arbok, the hat's coming out. Until then, though, got to earn it. Excuse me. Voice is properly going there. How much fun is the ragdoll physics in the WWE game? I've seen a little bit of that. One of the best bits I saw was a glitch where someone... it was Punk versus Rollins, and Punk hit Rollins, but he morphed through the ropes, and then he was sort of floating on the outside while... he finished the move, and then the game was like, oh, he's floating, and then he just went limp and just collapsed off the stairs and tumbled down. That was great. I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed that very much indeed. But yes, the fact that WWE 2K26 is out properly everywhere on Friday, I will soon be putting out calls to action for anybody who wants to contribute any Ben XT wrestlers for Season 2. But this week's schedule is as follows. We're playing Pokemon Platinum now, of course. We've got Resident Evil Requiem tomorrow at 4 p.m. And then on Wednesday, we're creating our Barbara for WWE 2K26 and starting the career mode. So, good week. Come along if you're around. Excited to spend the week with you. Excuse me again. My voice will get better. I'm going to have pill breakfast in a second, and that will make things right, I'm sure. It'll make things right. The Jacobite, 40 stream streak. Thank you so much. Death89, 20 stream streak. Thank you. Tori, 10-month resub. Thank you so much. Ooh, an ad. This is what happens when my subiversary falls outside stream schedule. Tori, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you're well. Okay. Deadeye Mini's 15 stream streak. Hello, Ben. If you squint, this could be a 69 stream streak. But it isn't. But it will be. I'll hold you to that. I will hold you to that. Paul Painting Plastic, 7 stream streak. Thank you, Paul. pill time, everybody. Crack on. If you got pills to take, do them now. Do them now. Only healthy ones, mind, right? None of them recreational ones. I mean, you can do those too if you like, but just do them responsibly, you know, not at the start of a work day. Can't be doing that. Depends on your time zone, of course. If you want to take recreational drugs now because it's the evening, you fucking go for it. You go crazy. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Right, Red Thunder, cracked. Cod liver oil tablet and multivitamin, ready. I've just used mouthwash as well, so this is going to taste especially lovely. Oh, that's so weird. We have discovered something groundbreaking. Pre-Aldi Red Thunder mouthwash actually softens the harshness. I'm assuming it's because mouthwash itself is so acidic and strong that actually improved the taste. Now, I'm not saying you should do a mouthwash Aldi Red Thunder chaser combination, but that definitely reduced the harshness of the brute force with which Aldi Red Thunder usually punches through my mouth area. That is curious. We'll need to study that. I'm going to need to do that next time as well. We'll work it out. Dr. Goblin 65 stream streak. Pokemon's pill breakfast and vegan food news means only one thing. It's the day the lasagna cat hates, but we love. That's right. Garfield hates it. Hates it. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to get started in a second. Sorry. You know what it is? It's Monday. We've got to have a catch up about what we've all been up to. Ben Cooper, I spent all weekend catching up on the VODs from last week. Well, I still have some Resi 9 to catch up on, but it got too spookums for me to watch at night in the house alone. Anyway, my point is it was a good weekend. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Your presence was missed last week in the streams. Okay. Right. I think we're going to do it now. Let's get to the game. Let's load up. Let's take stock of where we are, and let's crack on. Let's do it. Player. Honklin. Time, 5 hours and 15 minutes because we spent a lot of it fast forwarding. Badges, none. Pokedex, 12. We've already got 2 things evolved so far. Huge. Oh, and here's our little... I do love that the games give you a little recap. I'll read that in a second. Not Spider-Man. Nice try, Spider-Man. Thank you so much for the resub. 2 months. Hey, Ben, I love all the streams, but I can't catch them live. Been relying on the YouTube. I have not missed a Pokemon or Ben XT. I am busy now, but had to drop in and give you my Prime because you are a Prime cut of good times? Question mark. The question mark is great. That's really lovely. Thank you so much, Not Spider-Man. I'm glad that you're enjoying the VODs. The VODs will continue, obviously, to be uploaded as and when, but thank you so much for stopping it. Thank you. March the 2nd. Was that last week? Yeah, that's 7 days ago. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Shut up. Monday. Started from Twinleaf Town, got through Ravaged Path, exited from Trainer's School, X-Attack was obtained, exited from Trainer's School. Twice. We exited twice. Starly was defeated. Day. Met Trainer's School's Christine. It's a weird recap, isn't it? Okay. And we're back in. Here we are. We got a little pokey... What did he call it last time? There was a weird guy who made us find clowns. And once we found all the clowns, we got this little gadget at the bottom here. Poketch, that was it. It's meant to be Pokewatch. And he shortened it to Poketch, which is really stupid. So we got different things on here. That's something. Steps. That's steps, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Cool. Calculator. You never know. You never know when. You never know when. You're going to need one of those. And the time, that's sort of correct. Okay, now it says 11:17 on my computer. It didn't for a minute there. This is really the view that we want to see. I prefer Pwatch. I agree. I also prefer Pwatch. So this is Honklin. If you've not seen Honklin before, this is our boy. I wish I was capable of customizing the sprite to give him a purple hat, because of course we are a stink trainer. And let's have a look at our friends. If I remember the buttons, it's fine. And we'll get there. It's early. We've got Wiggle Boy, who is a bug poison type. Dustox, we evolved that from Criskel. Here's the middle evolution. Wild Swing. Now, I know that's not right. Cronkton, I think, was the middle evolution. Possibly Cascoon. Yes, it. That was close enough. The first one was just a little Rumple. I think I said that one right. Just a little fucking Rumple. And then there was 2 ways it could have evolved. Either the poison route, or Scruntley, nearly, that's it. The poison route, or another one. Luckily, we got the poison route, and so we got ourselves a Dustox, which is great. We've got Premature, which was named by YV1, who I believe is still streaming at the moment. If YV1 does end up being brave enough to show his face in this stream, he must once again be told off for this. Terrible. Absolutely awful. So we've got Premature. He's a little grass type there. Tiny, tiny little friend. Stinkwings, of course, the Zubat, who we are trying to make our best friend so that it evolves into a Crobat. Crobat? No. Yes? Yes. Golbat, Crobat. There we are. Let's go with that. Hi, Barry. Good morning. How are you? Oh, yeah. So, yes, that was it, wasn't it? Techiweo managed to name this one. So, Wiggle Boy is still the name of this Pokemon. When we can name change the Pokemon, we are going to, per the request, change it to Fluttygal. So, when we can do that, we will do that. And finally, just an honorary member, Ponglin, because we had to pick a starter. And now that we've been training up our friends, I think we're ready to move on to the next route. And that's what we're going to do. And I think we need to go to the right to do that. There are those weird clowns that we had to find. Here we go. Pokemon grow stronger through battling. Some Pokemon even grow into an entirely different form in a process known as evolution. We've already seen it, my friend. Oh, yeah, and then there's our best friend. He's called Potpourri. Which, of course, is the opposite of Honklin. He's a bit much. He's very excitable. And then there is a lady whose name I've forgotten who's really condescending. I have decided. That's how her voice is, and that's how she is. So that's what we're going with. Oh, no, there he is. There's our friend. You're also about to battle him, by the way. Okay, what level of his Pokemon are we about to lose literally everything? I've not been to the Pokemon Center. Shit. Hey, Honklin! Tell me you got a little tougher. Me? Do you even need to ask? Of course I got tougher. Come on, I'll demonstrate it to you. Amalia, thank you for the resub. 2 months. OMG, already? It's happening. Oh yeah, it's happening. Thank you so much. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine. That looks alright. Wiggle Boy against Starly. Let's go with Confusion, which is probably our strongest move that we've got. Oh, yes, that's going to do just fine. Thank you very much. 84 XP. See, this is where we're going to see the real XP after grinding on level 2 and 3 Pokemon last week. Turtwig is grass, so if we have poison, that's super effective, right? Right? Let's send out Premature. God, what a name. Simon the Yorkshireman, thank you so much for the resub. 2 months. Have a Prime sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Turtwig. Oh, shit. We've gotten... Oh, bollocks. All right. Well, this was a bad idea. No poison moves yet on Premature. Perhaps we can stun it. And then we'll switch out. I think Stinkwings has a poison move. It might just be Poison Sting, but even so. Better than what we've got here. Let's have a look. What have we got? Check moves. No. Okay, right then. Back to... maybe Premature can do it. No, it's going to be grass on grass. It's not going to be great. No, I think we're going to have to change, aren't we? There's no real damage that we can do here. Sorry, Wiggle Boy. That was a complete waste of a switch there. We'll go back. Code Brain 37, thank you so much for the resub. 8 months Prime sub for the Bog Squad. Get in. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. Poison Sting. It is not a good poison move, but it is a poison move. It's not a good poison move at all. Leech Life is good. Okay. Well, we might have to switch back in a minute, depending on... It's probably just easier to use Confusion again. It's just going to be more powerful, isn't it? About the same. It is withdrawing, to be fair. And that is going to cause us problems. We can't poison it and paralyze it. So... This is just going to... We're just going to keep smashing our head against the wall here until it's done. Alt Evolutions, 10 months. Thank you very much indeed. Good morning to you. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Right, let's keep going. Gonna stay at the Confusion Rock face here. So close now. It's still paralyzed. See, paralysis was a good idea. I should have finished it off with tackle. That is our best move, of course. Only two Pokemon potpourri? That's embarrassing. Give me your money. Give me your bloody money. Wow! What do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is take on the City Pokemon Gym. I'm going to toughen up for that, totally. All right, well, I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center, and we're going to sort out our health bar there. It's not too bad. I don't think we got hit once there. So we did okay. Chopped Radish, 9 months. Thank you. Checking in to resub. Catch you in the VOD. Catch you in the VOD, Chopped Radish. Thank you for your support. You lot are well nice. You lot are too nice to me. Thank you so much. Right, give me my Pokemon. Let's go. Did you just do the totally unproblematic fish noise? No, I just read what was in front of me. If anything, Pokemon Platinum did the problematic fish noise. I can't be held responsible for them naming a town. Oh, blah. It's not my fault. Okay, so we've got some trainers to fight. When's our next poison encounter? I think someone said that there are Zubats in this area, but we've already got a Zubat, so that's fine. We've already got a Zubat, so it's okay. Stephen, thank you for gifting a sub. Welcome to the Thickness Ben Baker books. Oh, an Abra. Welcome in. Stephen, thank you so much. Eterna Forest, Ghastly. Cool. Abra, not really poisonous, eh? Not really poisonous. It's also going to run away, isn't it? If we are too nice, I can start being mean to balance it out, if you like. I heard Ben smells. Well, I mean, I do run a poison team. So that would make sense. After this gym, there's some story stuff you've got to do, and then a forest before the second gym city. Okay, cool. And in there is where we want to go. Why is the fish noise problematic? I don't want to get into it too much, but it took me far too long to realize that actually the fish was maybe an unwilling participant in that video, and I feel don't feel great about it. So we don't do it anymore, and that's growth. That's okay. I get my get up and go from my Aldi Red Thunder. That's crazy. The product placement in this game is off the chart. He's got a Zubat. Here we go. Cricketot. Zubat. All right. Youngster Michael. I thought I saw you coming. Yeah, hi. You want to say hello to the people? Yeah, we're going to get a little tail action there. That's great. Hi, Pips. There we go. Good morning. Get off the keyboard. Oh. Okay, what window is open? Not one that would cause issues. She's usually very good about not standing on the keyboard because I yell at her, understandably. She was fully on that thing, huh? You could have turned off my game, but you didn't, so we're okay. She stood on non-problematic keys. So we're all right. Cricketot, are you a bug? I'm just going to confuse you still. I'm going to do it. And now she's gone. All right, see you later, Pips. Hey. What? What's up? Are you after a lap? Are you after attention? You've not brought any toys in, so I don't know what you want. Come here. There we go. I believe, not to talk too much about. There she is, 2K26 and Ben XT and stuff on our Pokemon vegan pill breakfast stream. But I can confirm that both the Drinks Fairy and Pippa the Cat have now been created. And there was a wonderful tweet that I had from Bad Joke Billy to show his progress on making it a Ben, Peter, and Ashton as well. So It's starting. We're happening. We're happening, Pippa. Yes, we are. It's going on. Oh, there was no target. Okay, right. Zubat. I think it's time for Zubat against Zubat. That's what we're going to do. Stink wings. Get in there. Vegan food. Let's talk about that. I had some pitta with homemade hummus and falafel in it, and some salad on Friday for my tea, and it was awesome. It was great, and so filling as well. Really tasty. How would you feel about being confused, Zubat? I think you'd feel pretty good. There we go. Don't you leech my life now. Vegan food is very fibrous, excellent for the tummy. Sometimes my tummy is a little upset by it, but you know, that's okay. It just means it's working, right? When I say upset, like my stomach doesn't hurt. It's just, you know. Perhaps that's what you mean by fibrous. It makes you more regular, right? In the least disgusting way possible. It's good for digestive health. That's probably what I should have said. Anyway, let's continue leeching the life. This is going to take forever. Return is your best option here, but that's not a high bar to cross. Thank you. Okay, let's do it. Makes you need a poo around pools. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. We all know what I mean. And if it happens to taste delicious, and as far as one cannot or can avoid damaging the planet by eating anything where ingredients need to be purchased from a supermarket, you know, it's pretty good as far as that's concerned. Tastes well. Tastes well? Shut up. I'm going to stop talking now. Anyway, I'm a big fan of vegan food. I think it's great. Is there a Scyther clause this time or no? I think we'll have to call it in the moment. I am not going to look for a Scyther, but if one pops up, I might go. But I'm not going out of my way. I know we sort of tried quite hard to find one in the last playthrough, so we won't be doing that. Is there a shiny clause? I think so, but mainly just to put it in the box. I don't know that we'll use it necessarily. Hello. Your favourite Pokemon should be placed at the top left of your party list. That way, it will be the first to go out in battle. Cool. I know this. So, James-wise, I think I remember from last week the first or the highest level of the gym trainer is what, like 14? So that's sort of what we should be aiming for, perhaps slightly higher. So we might need to do a little bit of grass grindage. Hello, sir. I'm never apart from my Shinx. Our bond is strong. Scyther Claws would be great for a Christmas run. There it is, there's Shinx. Aim for 16. We can do that. We can do that for sure. And that's all she wrote. Thank you, Shinx. See you later. Also, some Pokemon are only available at night, so maybe a nighttime stream sometime. Get those sleepy mons. Well, if there are any poison types only available at night, I can always change the time of my computer. We did do that before. Or we could do a late night Pokemon stream at some time. Some point. Oh, goodness me. The Cranidos is a pain with flinch headbutt, so worth getting the level up. Okay. Before I challenge the Pokemon Gym Leader, I'll test my strength on you. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. I think all the poison types are daytime encounters. Okay, cool. So we should be okay. And inevitably, at some point, we're going to be doing a grinding level up for a decent portion of the stream, perhaps. And there's every chance that on Fast Forward, we accidentally end up at nighttime anyway. It's happened before. By the end of a stream, we have done it before. Super effective, huh? What an accidental boon. I know I said it last week, but I am already a fan of Wiggle Boy. Possibly just because I'm a sucker for evolutions and I love that we got 2 easy ones quite early. I'm also a big fan of the fact that we got the very nice RNG, and it gave us not only the first Pokemon, but that we evolved successfully into the Poison line first try. That's nice too. We could all put blankets over our heads and close the curtains, then it's almost like nighttime? True. Lots of ways to pretend that it's nighttime. Very creative suggestions. I appreciate it. I found a trainer while looking for some Pokemon. Is it me? It's Lass Caitlin. She's got 4 Pokemon. A fucking Bidoof? I think it's time to pound that Bidoof again, guys. We don't have Pound anymore. We do have Tackle. Only level 4s, though. What if we asked Tori what the local time in Australia and just work off that? Absolutely. It is evening. There are at least 2 local times in Australia, though, I believe. No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay with Wiggle Boy for now. May as well just focus on leveling up one at a time. These guys are only level 4 though, so it's not going to be a problem. Dun, 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 dun. It's 10:30 p.m. on the East Coast. There we are. Definitely nighttime then. A critical hit. It's not very effective. Still did the job though, eh, Pips? It did. And also, I have failed in my duty to inform you that we have had a successful Pip down. The Pip is down. Bud you, we've got one of those. Let's confuse it. Oh, good noise. Good effect on target. See you later. Is this the Pokemon equivalent of it's always 5 p.m. somewhere? Well, this is it. Especially when it comes to recreational drugs, you know? Why not? That's my opinion. Why not? It's 5 p.m. somewhere. Because everyone knows 5 p.m. is the correct time to do recreational drugs. Premature is your best option into the first gym with super effective moves, but it sort of needs to evolve as it's a bit weak without. Understood. When does it evolve? Is it sort of like a mid-20s kind of deal, or are we not that far away? Hunha? You're finished now? Or something? I didn't read it. It went quite fast. Anyway, we've beaten her. Loads of trainers. Happiness during the day. Okay. So we just need to not let it die. And just keep training it up and winning with it. What, Is there sort of like a rough estimate of how long it takes? Like what sort of level it sort of usually evolves in terms of time commitment? We have had it die a couple of times, unfortunately. Which is my bad. So, I will be better. I will focus more. But yeah, Budgie's kind of not really got an awful lot going on. Sorry, Premature, my bad. In terms of moves. If I remember rightly. Let's have a look. Contact with the Pokemon may poison the foe. That's good. Absorb, I suppose. Water Sport just soaks itself with water. Which will weaken fire-type moves, but, you know, at that point, you probably just want to switch anyway, so... Absorb is the Stun Spore and then Absorb over and over again, really. That's what we want to do. Hello. How cool does Pokopia look? I'm not buying a Switch 2 for it. But how cool does it look? Love the idea of it. Probably not going to end up playing it for like 10 years, though. I got a nifty keen gym badge from the gym leader in Orbro City. Lass Madeline. What's she got? It's a Psyduck. It's yellow. We got Premature. Oh no. Absorb. Go. Pokopia looks lovely, but I ain't spending any time on it. That's my feeling. I just can't justify buying a Switch 2. Because it would be for one game that I think looks pretty good. Like, oh, that looks cool. And that'll be it. I'm not. You can't make me. I won't. I went to school with a Simon Duck. You went to school with Simon Duck. Incredible. How's he doing? How's he doing these days? A guaranteed evolve is with around 25,000 steps, but it will be less with battling / no deaths. Okay. So we need to run around a lot then. So when I'm just prattling on about vegan food, instead of just stopping walking, I should just be constantly walking, right? I should. 220 friendship is the threshold. It seems you gain 5 on level up and lose 1 on faint. Okay, so this is wow. That's a lot of XP. This is a real time commitment then. This one. Does it evolve into something cool? Maybe. A lot of Fire Red Leaf Green love in the chat. Yeah, I am absolutely going to buy it, even though I own several physical copies and 1,000 Game Boy Advance SPs on which to play them. I think I'm going to take it with me on the plane to Japan. I don't know if Pippa. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm going to Japan. Well, I am in about 5 weeks. And I think that's a perfect plane game. I have a friend who I'm going with who has Fire Red, so I'm going to buy Leaf Green. And we're going to do some trades, maybe, if the plane will let us. Probably not. So that's going to be a plane game for me, I think. Your Poketch has a step counter which should help. It will, yeah. Terrible world building there. This last suggesting she beat the Ochbroch gym with a single level 8 Psyduck. It does seem unbelievable, doesn't it? I don't know that I believe that. A ball. Premature will probably need to be the lead for the first gym. Yes, that's the advice I'm getting. So we're gonna prioritize the leveling up now. It's a Bidoof. It's a Bidoof. Yeah, the cost of Fire Red and Leaf Green is sort of unacceptable in my opinion. Just gonna play it on an emulator on the Steam Deck. Sounds like a wonderful play. I don't have a Steam Deck. Again, I own physical copies where the battery still works on it. But the idea of being able to play it on Switch and maybe trade with my friends over the internet is kind of appealing. And, you know, the amount of times I've bought a game for the Switch is single digits. And they know what they're doing. I'm a sucker for this stuff. People will say, why do you keep just re-releasing old games? Like, who's buying them? It's me. I'm the guy. It's me. Anything after Game Boy Advance? Probably not. I mean, not even Ruby and Sapphire, probably. I would buy those again. But the original games? Keep remaking them forever. I'm the guy. It's me. I'm the sucker who keeps buying them. I don't personally think it's worth grinding to evolve this. It learns Mega Drain at 13, and it's gone. So if you just get it to a level you're happy with, it should be fine alongside Wiggle Boy. Well, I'm happy with that. I mean, I don't necessarily need to grind to evolve it before the first gym, but we'll get it up to a decent level, and Mega Drain sounds good as well. So, not a poison move, but, you know, we'll get there. Eventually. I don't begrudge anyone for buying it. It just annoys me that Nintendo keeps doing this. They can't keep getting away with it, and then in brackets, they can. Oh, they will. They'll do it forever. Hey, you know those old games that don't make us any money anymore? And the ROMs are like 200 kilobytes big? Let's sell it for 20 quid. Genius. Love it. Should we sell it soon? No. Make them wait. Make them wait nearly 20 years. And then we'll do it. And then they'll even thank us for doing so. Crazy. There's not even a point in fighting Abra, because it runs away whenever I attack it, so... Excuse me, we'll just run. I'm not getting any XP from this guy, it's just a waste. A ball. Well, there will be a time, I'm sure, that we will want to use a repel, but that, in the early stages of this game, with Nurse Lavelle, we are going to want to do this as legitimately as possible. Problem with no evolution on Premature is that it has woeful defense, so it's dead to one big hit in the gym. And that's why it's never going to be hit. We are going to work on its speed. We're going to have it use a skipping rope and like get really agile, make it run assault courses with, does it have legs? It does have legs, yeah, 2 tiny little legs. We're going to make it so fast that nothing will ever catch it. I don't know if that's possible. It's not. But imagine how fast we could get this thing to go if we really just loaded it up with caffeine and PEDs, all of them. I'm not even going to list them, not because I don't know what they are, but because there's too many. I also don't know what they are. Load it up on performance-enhancing drugs, get it ready. This thing is going to be so vascular, and people are going to look at it and think, what on earth have you done to this poor little Budyu? Like, how did it... That's not right. There's something wrong with it. It's sick. And I'll say, thank you. It's really fucking sick. And they'll be like, no, it's not well. And then we'll battle, because I'll get aggressive, probably, is how I'll react to that. I'll get aggressive, and be like, Jesus, fine, okay, we'll battle. And then my little Budyu, with its like, super muscular legs, it'll just kick whatever it fights. Like Charizard, it'll just kick it right into the sun. No problem at all. And that's my dream for Budyu. That's sort of what we're building towards here. Again, I'm not sure if it's possible, it's not. But that's sort of what I'm hoping to achieve. That's what Honklin is hoping to achieve. We're united on this goal. So, at the moment, though, we're just slowly draining the life essence of a bird. So, we'll get there. Do-do-do-do-do. Just ready for a new move. Not quite there yet. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a cave entrance there. Completely managed to avoid that. Well, we can just go in there and train up, I suppose, can't we? Because fighting this thing takes ages. Yeah, I don't even think it's worth bothering. Let's go in the cave. I would like to train up in the cave now. We are nearly out of PP for our absorb move, though, so hopefully we can level up before then. Hello. That sparkling new Pokage. Your awkwardness as a traveller. You're still a pretty new trainer, aren't you? But it's all good. You're a new fellow friend of Pokemon, so let me make a gift of this hidden machine to you. That's very kind. That hidden machine, or HM for short, contains the hidden move Rock Smash. A Pokemon learning Rock Smash can smash small boulders in the field, but the trainer has to have the gym badge from Orbor City. If you don't have that badge, you can't make a Pokemon use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. That's okay. Now, this will be the first test to see if my tinkering with the game file has worked. I did alter it so that any Pokemon can learn any HM. So I'm wondering... There we go. That has worked. This is good news. Question for the Poke Council. Presumably we are going to need to use this move at some point to progress. Is it worth teaching to a Pokemon, especially, say, Premature, who has almost nothing that's offensive? Like I could get rid of Water Sport, for example. And we may encounter some rock types in here that I can smash with Rock Smash. So... I'm waiting to be told no, but I'm going to slowly proceed here. Premature wants to learn the move Rock Smash. However, Premature already knows 4 moves. Should a move be deleted and replaced with Rock Smash? Yes. Which move should be forgotten? Water Sport is terrible. Cool, then I'm going to do it. We're getting rid of Water Sport. Doesn't even hurt them. What's the point? I'd give it to Zubat. Ah, fuck. Sorry. My bad. Premature forgot Water Sport and learned Rock Smash. Cool, so we officially have a new move that Premature can do. We can give it to Zubat as well. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Can you delete HMs as well with your tinkering? Oh, I don't know. Possibly not. Possibly not. Hello. What have you got? We trainers will accept challenges anywhere. It's what we do. Go on then. You ready to meet my steroided up Budyu? Camper Curtis. Oh my god, it's a fucking bird again. This goddamn Pidgey stand-in. Smash it! Oh god, it's so fast. No! Stop it. Okay. Fine. As long as it doesn't keep doing quick attack. In Platinum, you have to go to the Move Deleter NPC in Canalave City. We can do that. We also need to go to the Name Rater as well to change the name of Wiggle Boy. But I'm not sure where that is. Either way, we'll get there eventually. We're also eventually going to reach the point where we get the item that lets us do the thing we talked about last week, where if you have a copy of Leaf Green or Fire Red in the Game Boy Advance slot of the DS, it puts some more Pokemon in the game somewhere, and we can get some more poison types? Question mark. That was about the halfway point of the game, though, I think, is what we established. So. About to send in Shinx. No, we're good. Canalave is a good long way away, unfortunately. That's alright. In all in due course. I meant to mention this. You 100% cannot do the GBA game thing until you have the national dex. Oh, that is a shame. And that happens at the end of the game? Yes? Possibly? I'm kind of sad we're changing Wiggle Boy's name. I love that it doesn't make sense. Well, if Techiweo is still in the chat, Techiweo is the one who named Wiggle Boy in the first place and posited the name change. I'm happy to reverse course on that. Happy to keep it the same. You can access the area that unlocks GBA connectivity as soon as you have Surf, but you can't do anything with it until after Nat Dex. That is a shame, man. Because I'd really hoped that we'd be able to get ourselves an Ekans. Because I can't. You know what? I'll show you the hat. The hat that I'm refusing to wear because I haven't earned it yet. Look at this. I think that's pretty cool. And I was looking forward to wearing it. I can still wear it, but we're never going to have an Arbok, which is a shame because I thought we were. Based on some casual Googling before we started the series, I thought, oh, we can get that. That's wicked. And then I can wear my poison type hat. But now it won't make any sense because we can't get one. Sad. Very sad. Right, Premature. I've let your health get pretty low there. Did my sub come through? Did it through the browser on mobile, and Twitch wants me... Hang on.
Happy Stinky Stanky Monday. Never played this gen. How you finding it so far?
I'm liking it. I mean, we've barely scratched the surface, but, you know... It is good, and I'm really grateful that I've got some great guides in the chat that are helping me out with where to go and what to do if I get a bit confused. It's nice. It's nice to experience it in a sort of relaxed environment, you know? It's cool. Alison, thank you so much for the bits. Did my sub come through? Did it through the browser on mobile, and Twitch wants me to use the app? Bastards. By the way, Bed, my name rhymes with coffee, you asked last time several months ago. Okay, so it's Hoffy. Hoffy86. I'll do my best to remember that. I can't see anything yet, but this often happens where sometimes Twitch messes up. It will come through, but it might take a minute. So we'll keep an eye out. Thank you very much for the resub, and fingers crossed it comes through soon. I was just trying to make things right. If Wiggle Boy is what the thickness is happy with, then keep her name as is. Then we shall do that. Wiggle Boy shall rename Wiggle Boy. This is a very small cave, isn't it? Hello. So yeah, for the main game itself, there are exactly 7 fully evolved poison types available to you. Cool. Excellent. That means we're gonna have to catch them all 7 of them, and then we've got to choose one not to have in the party. To celebrate my getting through this cave, I'm going to battle you. Come on, it wasn't that bloody hard. It's like 15 steps from entrance to exit. Rubbish. Thank you, Hoffy. I'm sure this happens not very often, but it does work eventually. It's just Twitch being very slow, I think. Absorb the Bidoof. Shouldn't have really used a potion. Thought the cave was longer. Took 2 steps to the right, saw the exit. Stupid. Whichever is the best Poisonmon is the one we don't use. I like it. Counterintuitive, harmful to progress. That's the one for us. Wow, this poison type's wicked. Shame we're not going to use it because it's good. Bracing for a riot, but it's likely that Wiggle Boy will be the one left behind. Now that you've said that, it makes me love it more because it's officially, without me ever realizing this would be the case, the plucky underdog who's watching its back, guarding its spot. We're gonna get in so many battles and it's gonna fail us spectacularly over and over again, and we're gonna wish it was gone, aren't we? Sorry, the Undermoth, not the Underdog. My bad. Psyduck's here. And we've got some grass-type moves. So we're just going to... I think we should get to level 13 in this cave. Not quite. And then we'll leave. I imagine there's a little bit more grass and maybe a couple of trainers before we get to the next city. That's usually... how it goes with caves, I think. There's a little bit more of a route on the other side. We'll find out in just a moment. Oh, the anticipation, it is killing me. I can't wait. Hey! It's the equivalent to Beedrill, basically. Pretty good for the start of the game, but eventually gets outclassed. That's understandable. You know, there's our move. If you get a Pokemon that is fully evolved by level 10 and evolves twice, it's not usually a brilliant sign. But very helpful for us. Okay, Mega Drain. Are we just replacing Absorb here? Or do we want to get rid of Growth because Growth does absolutely fucking nothing and we can replace Absorb later on? Red Thunder Break here. Okay. Growth it is. Just retying my neckerchief, which you can't really see because I'm wearing a black hoodie, which is kind of absorbing all the light. Okay, Growth is gone. Premature learned Mega Drain. What a sentence. Let's go outside. This is nice out here. Oh, city. City of energy. Sweet. No, it looks like we're just in the city immediately. Howdy, trainer. Huh? Uh-oh, you don't have a single gym badge? You'd better do something about that. I'll take you to the Pokemon gym. I think I probably could have found it myself, but that's okay. Huh? There's someone here. It appears to be the worst person in the world. Alright, thanks for that. That was really helpful. Is that guy in front of the gym your friend? He's sort of twitchy and impatient. That's him. That's Poe. Hi, Poe. Huh? Oh, it's you, Honklin. You finally got here? You're slow, like always. Right. But anyway, the gym leader's tough. Like, seriously serious. If the gym leader's this tough, I wonder how he compares to my dad. Huh? I just drifted there. Anyway, the gym leader's gone off to the local coal mine. So not clean energy, then. If you want to take on the gym leader, you better go off to the mine. Okay, why don't you go off to the mine? Do you not want to take on the gym leader? This is weird. Weird place. Weird guy. The gym leader went off to work in the mine. Right. Come here. TMs are single use only, but HMs can be used over and over again. It's tricky trying to decide which Pokemon should learn what moves. Pippa, what do you think? No, she doesn't think. Nothing there. No brains. When I run around with my running shoes on, I'm the center of attention. At least that's what it feels like. There's always someone looking at me. Okay, so these are our steps. If I put it like on fast forward and I just run to 25,000 steps, is Premature going to evolve? Is this it? Is this how we do this? I'm not saying I'm going to do this, I'm just asking out of curiosity. If I just run back and forth on fast forward, will we eventually evolve? You will still have to level her. Really? I thought it wasn't to do with level. Oh, evolve upon leveling up. Okay. Do you guys want to run? 25,000 steps with me? Doesn't that sound awful? Oh, this is a long route. Brilliant. Oh my god. Okay. Well, yeah, 1/25 of the way there. This is it. This is what you tuned in for, everybody. Riveting Pokemon content. Just doing laps.
Ben Potter is awesome.
You fucking liar. How dare you? Hi, Pippa. Stephen, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Pippa, do you mind? Pippa. Yeah, I know. Could you maybe move your tail a little bit? Don't step on the keyboard. Good. Good. Right, anyway. To be clear, I'm not going to do that. Yeah? But I might do something like that in the future. These vents exchange the hot air down below with the fresh air outside. Looking down them gives me the urge to start yelling into them, hello. There's an air vent that exchanges the underground tunnel's air. Would you like to close it? Should we kill some miners? Hi. Again. God's sake, cat. What are you doing? Just stop being a cat for a minute and be respectful. Alright? Oh, God, I know. So hard. It's so hard being you. So we can't go in the gym. Who's the gym leader, sorry? Rourke. Cool. Oh, no. Yeah. That's right. Okay. You know how Pokemon have different natures, like we have personalities? I don't think it's surprising to see Pokemon in different colours. What? Huh? Okay. Have you ever seen or heard about differently coloured Pokemon? For instance, a regular Pikachu has a yellow body, correct? Well, the different coloured Pikachu has a sort of orange body. We're talking about shinies there, I assume. Pika. Yes, of course. Oh my god, Pippa, your tail is on my... For such a tiny cat, she has such a heavy tail. Pulling my headphones out. We've been teased a 25,000 steps no progress stream, but don't take this away from me, Ben. 25,000 steps or riot. Okay, well, we could do 25,000 steps, and I'll put on the lo-fi music, and we'll do... Do you want to do a Q&A? Do you want to just chat for a bit? Is there anything you guys want to chat about? We're going to chat while we play anyway, but I could do this. And, we could run. We could just run. Yeah? Is this really what you want? People in the VOD leaving a dislike, closing it. And now I'm running. I'm doing it. We're doing laps. I need to find one really long stretch of oh my god, look at that. Look at the coal being taken into the refinery or the whatever the hell that is. That looks like... Oh, there goes Pippa. That was short-lived. Name as many Pokemon as you can in 25,000 steps. Jesus. I'd run out before then. Here we go. Honklin is running. This is going to take so long. Considering we would probably evolve this thing naturally anyway. Does it even like us that much? Imagine what the in-game people are thinking of this. Yeah, imagine. It's just a guy sprinting around town. Doing his thing. Marathonklin. Shut up. You shut up. Okay. If this thing doesn't evolve, I'm going to be cross. Bagels? Question mark. Good bread alternative? Or just not as good? Awkward for sandwich thing? I'll tell you what. I love a bagel. I don't have bagels every day. I think, you know, this will probably vary household to household. But certainly in the UK, bagels are not an everyday staple. They are a... Oh, do you fancy a bagel? Yeah, let's get some bagels. That sounds cool. The Drinks Fairy will... One of the meals that she makes sometimes are veggie burgers inside bagels. Like sesame seed bagels. Just like the, you know, the supermarket stuff. And those are really good. on Christmas morning, my family has a tradition where we have bagels, cream cheese, and smoked salmon. We've always done that, and I don't know why. And outside of that, I have bagels maybe once or twice a year, but I've never had like a proper fresh bagel from a bakery or indeed a specialist, ever. It's always realistically been the New York Bagel Company or whatever, you know, the supermarket brand is. But anyway, if anyone asks what the best bagel is, I will not be able to answer you because I'm a bit of a sucker for just plain bagels. Sesame seed bagels? Sure. I've never had, what was it someone said there? The cinnamon and raisin bagels? I've never had one of those. I think mainly because I'm more of a savory person, and also I associate bagels personally, at least, with savory toppings or indeed fillings. So that's my Christmas breakfast too. Smoked salmon is always Christmas. Well, where did that come from, do you think? Was it just one generation, like Fanny Craddock got on the TV in the 60s and said, "Oh, you simply must have smoked salmon," and then all of our parents went, yeah, we will, and then the reason's sort of been lost to time, and now it's just people have it and they don't know why. Who knows? Who knows? Lots of incredible bagel opinions floating by in the chat. Unfortunately, though, I can't read them without stopping running. And we must keep running. We must. Smoked salmon is an item of luxury, I guess. I mean, that's absolutely true. Smoked salmon is expensive. That is very much a once-a-year kind of treat. Which is why I always find it really disappointing when I go somewhere and there are fancy sandwiches, usually some sort of like PR event or party, neither of which happen very often, but they'll have fancy sandwiches out, and without fail they'll have like cream cheese and smoked salmon. I'm like, oh yes! And then it'll be on the fucking worst bread imaginable. That soggy, wholemeal bread with seeds in. Why do all the sandwiches you buy from supermarkets, why are they all the worst bread? Anyway. You're missing out on the cinnamon and raisin bagel. Just have it... Oh, shit, we went inside. Just have it with some butter and it's excellent. I bet it is. It's not because I don't want it. I promise you. It sounds lovely. Scrambled eggs and smoked salmon on toast is amazing. It sounds amazing. I've had some really good vegan smoked salmon before. Bringing it back to the vegan thing. Texture is not quite right, but the flavour is absolutely correct, and that's really the most important thing. And also, vegan cream cheese is spot on. Like, it's very difficult to tell the difference. And bagels is bagels, so you're basically there. There's a breakfast shop near me that makes a very good French toast bagel. Oh my goodness, I've never had French toast. I am aware of the concept. French toast looks lovely, and a French toast bagel sounds lovely. I would need, at some point, I would like to have a proper bagel from and excuse me for getting the terminology wrong here, but I'm going to go for it nonetheless. A bagelry. I'd like to get a proper bagel from a bagelry, whether that's stuffed full of things or just a bagel in and of itself. At some point, I will try the real thing. The issue with buying smoked salmon yourself is I would eat the whole packet, and it's now the message is gone. But I get the gist. Yeah, I also have never bought smoked salmon just for myself. It's very much a, there's going to be a number of people here. Let's finish this in one sitting. You don't want to have leftovers. It's so greasy as well. Oily, I should say. Sorry. That you stick that bad boy in the fridge once it's open. It's going to smell. It's going to get everything else oily. Terrible. The main issue I have with vegan animal product replacements is the price. See, that is definitely an issue. It's getting better. Tesco, the UK supermarket, has an absolutely fantastic range called Plant Chef, which are not bank breaking. They don't do everything. Aldi as well, proud sponsors of everything I do, have a really good vegan selection that is always expanding and changing, and frustratingly they do often remove things and change things up. But the frozen section at our Aldi has so many plant-based vegan things. Like, they've got steaks at the moment. We bought some. We're going to have them later in the week. Looking forward to trying them. They've currently got some bacon and cheese pastry twists that are like 75p for 2. Absolutely no nutritional value whatsoever. But they're fucking lovely. They're really delicious. So, but yes, if you want like the fancy stuff where people are, you know, trying to make stuff that is very much the same as stuff that contains animal products, food that contains animal products, then yeah, it is a little bit more pricey. Especially like everything I've had from the Wicked brand, for example, has been lovely, but it is quite pricey. This Is Not is also an excellent brand, but we tend to only buy from them when they are on offer. When they're on like a buy one, get one free or what have you. So there we are. There's some vegan chat for you. Aldi vegan steak cooked in Red Thunder. I think I'd be arrested. I don't know for what crime, but a crime would have been committed for sure. Hello, Veraxis the Witch. Welcome in. We're just doing a sprint, which is taking predictably fucking ages. We're going for 25,000 steps, and then if we level up our Pokemon, it should evolve, hopefully. So, hi Ben, just watched your most recent episode of Worst Games Ever. Thank you, hope you enjoyed it. Have you beaten RE9 yet? I have not. We are playing it on stream. Part 2 is tomorrow. I'm only like 2 3/4 hours into it at the moment. I've been thinking about it all week. I have had to mute IGN on social media. I have had to mute another channel as well on social media because they just keep posting screenshots and wow, players are reacting to this bit. I'm like, can you kindly fuck off with that? Thank you. So I'm doing my best to avoid Atlantics. So I can enjoy it as fresh as possible on stream. This is the first time I've done that, where I'm playing a game blind on stream. On this channel at least, so yeah, haven't finished it yet. Equally, doubling down on my promise for no spoilers in thumbnails or titles for Resi 9. That's going to continue. I did edit short form content from my stream last week, but it's going in a separate folder and will not be posted publicly for a while. By design, and I'm going to let all of you know when that's going to start happening. So you're not going to get any jump scares of like last week's stream, like, oh, I haven't played it yet, and so on. I am purposefully holding it back because I feel it is right to do so. But you know, no hard feelings against IGN or other websites. This is just how the internet works. If they're not going to do that, someone else will. And a lot of people have finished it, but I haven't. Not yet. Sorry for the non-vegan post, but someone asked if Fanny is in WWE 2K26. She definitely is. She's got a full storyline in My Rise. Also, am I the only one who always read My Rise as Borat's My wife? Right, that's just me. I will now. My Rise. Fanny is in Best Friend Fanny. Well, I'm excited to meet her. I've played through the male My Rise storyline. I've not done the women's one yet because we're going to do that on stream on Wednesday. So it's not Fanny Craddock here that we're talking about. This is Fanny, I can't remember what her last name is, who is a fake wrestler who was introduced for storyline purposes in a previous WWE game. And they have like their own like MCU, but for weird non-real wrestlers that they've introduced in previous story modes. And they love to bring them back, and every time you're like, I'm sorry, who the fuck is this? I don't remember this person. It's not Fanny Schmeling. No, it's not that. It's not that. But anyway. So I'm glad to hear Fanny's back. Baron Blade was back in the male one, annoyingly. I wonder if Tavish is coming back. Trey as well? Possibly. Boy, we'll just have to play and find out, won't we? That was it. Miley, and then... So her name is Miley, and then last name Fan. But her nickname is Fanny. That's it. Hi, C Plummy. You've tuned in at the most riveting part of the stream.
Tournament.
Just shut up. Tournament. He pissed me off so much, man. Thank you, Stephen, for the bits there. Fucking tournaments. We're getting there, slowly. I have a feeling that this little marathon that we're running here is only going to serve to piss people off. People are so excited. Like, I've heard from so many people, oh, I love Platinum, really excited to see you play it. It was my first Pokemon game, or I have such nostalgia for this game. And immediately, we've set ourselves on a 25,000 step quest where I talk absolute bollocks. So I'm sorry if I've annoyed you. That wasn't my intention. I was peer pressured into it, and also it will help the run. It will help the run. So. Yep, Tavish is back. That actor can't be a real British actor, right? I think we looked it up at the time. He wasn't. He obviously wasn't. The accent was so bad. So bad. And I'm not singling out American game studios, but American developers love to get Americans to do English accents, and they are, without fail, awful every time. There's always something that's just slightly wrong, or it's just very wrong. Which is such a shame. What are you going to do, eh? What are you going to do? Complain about it. That's what I'm going to do. I've got Pippa hair all over my face now. Oh. Afro Giraffe, thank you so much for the resub. 10 months. Really appreciate it. No sign of that missing sub from earlier. I'm very sorry to say. Hopefully it will still pop up. Might be worth double checking that you have been charged for it. And if you haven't, then perhaps it's not worked. If you have, and it doesn't show up by the end of the stream, it might be worth dropping Twitch a line, because I've not been notified, and seemingly neither of you, which is weird. But I am very sorry that that's happened. Ooh. Apologies if you've covered this somewhere else recently, but did any of you see the released image from the God of War TV series? It's giving me the ick. I saw it and I thought immediately, is that AI generated? There was just something odd about it. And I think what I've settled on is the fact that, like, they've done... I think it's just a really bad screenshot. I have no issue with how Atreus looks. I have no issue with how Kratos looks. I think it's just the fact that they have not like put any of the post-production on it. I don't know how to describe it, but like they've basically just taken a still from what they shot instead of actually making it look how it's going to look on the TV show. And that's why it looks so weird. There's just something very strange about it. I think it's not the best, even if they had put all the effects and filters and so on it. I still don't think it's the best introduction to the show. I think what they should have done probably is like a far more imposing shot of Kratos, like stood up, maybe his silhouette cast against something, you know, like really intimidating. But actually, it just, I think it's kind of an underwhelming, again, outside of any filters or post-production, I think it's just kind of an underwhelming screenshot to go with. So, but I am confident that it will look good when it's done, but I do think they just did themselves a disservice here. 18,500 steps now, everybody. We are getting there. My fingers are getting sore. That's okay. It looks like it's from a parody film. To a degree, whenever they do stuff like this, it's very easy to look at it and say, it's a bit cosplay. And that's exactly the impression that I think a lot of people, including myself, got from this screenshot. But again, I truly believe that's because they didn't do anything to the screenshot. They just released it. They should have put some filters and stuff on there. I don't know. I'm maybe not describing it very well. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think it spells disaster for the TV show. Again, I'm sure it will be fantastic. But I do think they kind of shot themselves in the foot there, which is a shame. Maybe it's an adaptation of War God Zeus of Child? Oh man, how do you even begin to adapt something so incredibly seismically pop culture shifting as War God Zeus of Child? That's the question. Oh my god, this is taking forever. How long have I been doing this now? At least 20 minutes, right? Is someone keeping track of how many steps I'm doing a minute? or per 10 seconds, because we can do the maths. We can work out roughly how long this will take. We're nearly there, though. It might be worth trying to level up at 20k. Okay, we can do that. I do think people are being overly harsh because they have the image from the game. Since he doesn't look identical, which he can't because he's from a game, then it's the worst thing ever. Of course, there are some people who are going to react that way. There always are. But also, as someone who reacted with a little bit of, what's that? Then I can sympathise to a degree. There are some people, as you say, that you are just not going to please. And fuck them. Right? Let's see what they make. I'm willing to give them the Benjamin fit of the doubt. I'm going to try and put my name into more things. That's my new thing now. So I think I'm just about Benjamin done with this. We're not too far from 25k. So I feel like we could just push. We could just push on. Bum, bum, bum. And the other issue, I suppose, especially with the casting of Kratos, the man they've casted is obviously a very accomplished actor, and he's, fucking huge, which helps, is that there are possibly people who look more like Kratos in the world, but, can they act? That's always the question. People are like, oh, you should have got Dave Bautista to play Marcus Phoenix in a live-action Gears of War movie, but can he act? Yes, actually, that's the only exception. That's probably the only exception of a big muscular man who's actually really good at acting. But everybody else, they're maybe not going to do a great job. People were saying, Triple H would have made a great Kratos. Like, would he? Physically, sure. But, would he have been able to do it? I don't think so. No, I had you going there for a second, didn't I? No, Dave Bautista's excellent. Really good. But he's the exception. Also, Ben should be Atreus. I'd have loved to have been. I am 6'1", so it would be Atreus when he's a little older, perhaps. I could put on a voice, a little bit of payback to the Americans there. I could put on a terrible American accent that everyone hates. Basically, if you wanted me to, I could ruin this thing, but only if you really want me to. It wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard. Could you have done a good Mimir? I feel like, and this is what they've done, thankfully. They've got the same actor back. Because, you don't need a face. Who was it that they recast in some video game thing? It was Jack Black as Claptrap. That was it. Everyone was like, why the fuck have you got... Just get the Claptrap guy. That's a slammed up. What are you doing? But yeah, they brought the Mimir voice actor back because, it's just the voice. So absolutely they should do that. They should have let Christopher Judge be Kratos. I agree. I think he himself has said that the role is too, as he gets older, is too physically demanding. I think especially after all the issues he had with his back, that some of you may be aware of during the motion capture and all that stuff for the second game, he severely hurt his back, I think. And I think as he's gotten older, maintaining that size is really hard. And yeah, I think he's basically talked himself out of the role and said, I don't think necessarily it would be the best thing for him. I would have liked to have seen it because his performance in the game, obviously second to none. But I think there are reasons why. Triple H is too humble to be in God of War. Proceeds to be the gods of all the wars. It's a new era. Is it, Paul? Should have got Jack Black as Kratos. Yeah. Zeus. You can picture it, right? Doesn't it make your toes curl? Doesn't it make you just unreasonably cross? Okay. It will be fine now. 25k is from scratch and you've already leveled. Brilliant. I think we're ready to do it, everybody. We're going to go for around 25k. Here we go. Because we're nearly there. Hey!
A Ben Potter sleepover stream where we watch the bad Borderlands film.
No, we
That
mustn't. I don't want to. I already watched it in the cinema. And it's so weirdly bad because I don't want to focus on it too much. Because we need to play some Pokemon on this stream at some point. But having seen it, it's not even like funny bad. Like, I thought the Uncharted movie was hysterical. I thought it was funny bad. This, though, felt like it was about 6 different movies stitched together because of all the reshoots. It was weird. It was just atrocious. I don't think it has any redeeming qualities. It made me sad. I felt tired. I didn't laugh once. And you know what? Maybe that's why I didn't enjoy Borderlands 4 as much. It ruined Borderlands forever. Oh, we're still on fast forward. Hang on. Okay, we are back. Sorry for the delay, everyone. If you've watched the VOD and you've skipped ahead, we've had some really riveting conversations, and you're going to be very sad that you missed out on them. We talked about bagels, vegan food, God of War, all sorts. What if they have the Borderlands movie on the plane to Japan? You should watch it as the director intended. If it's on the plane to Japan, I'll watch it for the bit, all right? I'll watch it for the bit. I watched it at the 4DX at Cineworld at the gate, and it was the worst experience at the cinema ever. So it like rumbled your chair and everything. Awful. I'm sorry you had to go through that, man. That sounds terrible. We've got a ball. That's pretty good. Speaking of which, we should probably check how many Pokeballs we got, because we may want to... I know we're not too close to getting another friend, but we may want to be overly cautious. Head south, the gym leader is in the mine. Okay, thank you. Is north where we go next? Oh my god, it's Duronk. Duronk is here. It rumbles your chair every time there is an obvious reshoot. What if it rumbles it when Claptrap makes a joke? Every time. It's the equivalent of the laughter sign that they have, or they used to have at live shows and things. That's what they should do. All right. We're back playing Pokemon, everyone. We did it. So there's all sorts of boardings. There's all sorts of buildings here to explore, and we will explore those when we get back. The traders are back there on the right. Viraxis the Witch, so sorry. I was really busy talking about Kratos and sprinting around. Thank you so much for gifting 2 subs to the community. Welcome to the thickness. Nerd on the internet. And did somebody just say... Hang on. Did somebody say Justine? Justini? Sorry, I've completely murdered that. Thank you so much, Viraxis. That's really kind. Welcome to the thickness, both of you. Can you teach any TM to any Pokemon as well as HM? I think so. Because that could be a good way of pretending a Pokemon is poison type until you get a full team. We could do that. But I think we might survive. If we really struggle, then we could possibly bend the rules. But I want to try and stick to them as much as possible. There are various balls available in the buildings. Are there? Free balls? For me? Mart. We've got some money. I'll buy a ball. I'll buy a couple of balls. Can Pongling get an honorary poison move? If we have a spare poison move for Pongling, then maybe we could do that. But for now, we should hold on to them. Talk to the people in them. Really? Like in the mart? The badges that Pokemon gyms give you are a measure of a trainer's worth. By getting more badges, you get to buy more items in Pokemarts. The Pokemart is staffed by a lady and a young fellow. They offer different kinds of merchandise. Did you know? Oh, I see. So it's a parody of the Just Eat advert. Is it? Is that what the username is? Did somebody say Justine? Is that it? Did I do it? Is that what we're going for? Hello. Listen. Do you have a Pokemon called Machop? No, I don't. Would you be willing to trade your Machop for my Abra? No, I wouldn't. Oh, okay. Well, I can't make you trade me. I don't have one. But if you change your mind, I'll be waiting. I'll be right here waiting. Pokemon obtained in a train grows quickly, but if a Pokemon grows too much, it may ignore the trainer. Of course, it won't matter if you have lots of gym badges, which I don't. When you trade a Pokemon, the item it's holding is traded as well. It's pretty cool, huh? It means you can send an item as a gift along with your Pokemon in a trade. I've got to find my free balls. All Pokemon have a special power called an ability. I know that. My favourite Pokemon ability is my Pachyrisu's Pickup. My darling picks up a lot of dropped items without me noticing. That does sound handy. The view is good from the second floor, but it's a pain going outside. If you don't mind, how about showing me a Pokemon called Geodude? What? No. Nobody here has a ball for me. Sad. Are there balls in here? Oh my god, it's the same building. Oh, this is train our Pokemon in the mine. Cool. There are 8 gym leaders. Yeah, it's usually the case. Get gym badges. Means you have to defeat all of them. Yeah, I understand. And you? Gym leader isn't like just any trainer you meet. Obviously, they're a lot tougher. A lot. I'll take as many Pokemon as... Yeah, okay. Second floor of this building. Sweet. Where you at? Which one of you has a ball for me? Are you catching Pokemon? Here, take this if you like. Dusk Ball. Thank you. That's really kind. Hello, Marzi. Welcome in. Giving nicknames to Pokemon is the way to go. It makes you feel as if they're your very own. Yeah, you know, have you seen mine? It's called Premature. Love it. He named our Psyduck Yellow just because of its colour. I don't understand the logic behind that at all. Well, because it's yellow. That's the logic. We're also one in the house below the museum. Okay, I'm assuming this grand building over here is the museum. Oh, hello. No, you're gonna tell? Yeah. Mining museum. Cool. Hello. Natural time capsules buried many, many years ago. That's what fossils are. Alright. So somebody in here has a ball for me. Who do I reckon you look like you're going to give me a ball? Coal is carried out of Ohbra mine on a fully automated system. Machines do all the work automatically, so it's all very easy. Not you then. The Ohbra mine is operated with the utmost care. We avoid causing any damage to the natural habitats of Pokemon. Wow, your Pokemon's eyes are twinkling brightly. Seeing that makes me happy. Here, I want you to have this. A great ball. Excellent. You know how Pokemon stay inside their Pokeballs? I tried to think about what would be the best Pokeballs for them. That's sweet. Does time pass for them in there? Are they conscious while they're in there? Don't really want to think about that. It's a bit upsetting. Okay, I'm going to top up with just 2 Pokeballs. Did I actually buy them? I don't think I did. And then we are going to go to the coal mine. Thank you, Cactus Disco. I appreciate it. That's it for building balls. Can a Pokemon order a takeaway for delivery to its Pokeball? How inconvenient would that be for the trainer? Snorlax is like, sorry, I got a KFC. Can you... Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Hello. Everyone's proud of the mine. They're digging for coal under the sea as we speak. It's amazing how they do it. It's a bit pro-fossil fuels, this, isn't it? Chop, chop, machop. Chop, chop away on rocks. Oh, pig you. Pig you, buddy. Can I please drive one of these? Please. I'll be so good. Gwoo! Go, go, goo! I'm just going to take these. Oh, here he is. Here he bloody is. The namer of Premature. He's back. I knew he'd show his face eventually. Hi, everyone. How are you? How was Rift Apart? Did you have a lovely stream? We've got a dire hit. And a yellow shard. This pile of dirty sand is called a slag heap. It's the waste from sorting coal. I think we're about to evolve Premature, actually. We just went on a marathon sprint. We ran 25,000 steps. And so our hope is that next time she levels up, we get an evolution. But we shall see. Oh, then he'll be mature. Don't try and reverse engineer this. Alright? Mega Drain. Right, see you later, Duronk. No, not quite. Still some leveling up to do. Can I not walk? Oh, I can walk under these. Want to level up anyway. Come on then, Geodude. Let's see what you're capable of. Don't even need to use Mega. Absorb. No problem for Premature. She's doing great. Oh my god. What? Couldn't even move. And here's Geodude again. Brilliant. So, I can walk under it, but it appears I can't go any further left or any further up. How do I get over that? Milesy 2020 stream streak, thank you so much. This place isn't very eco-friendly for our gooey friends. If anything, the townspeople are probably thrilled to see our poison pals. They're like, oh yeah, the air here is so toxic anyway, you'd be right at home. So can I walk under this one? Yes, okay, let's go chat with these guys. My god, there's a lot of Geodudes in here, huh? Wait. Whitney Houston, catch you in a bit. Thank you so much for stopping in. Didn't someone want to see a Geodude? Can you catch it to complete the challenge for a reward? Honestly, probably. I shall await the Poke Council's advice on that one. Is it worth doing? What's the reward? You get another building ball. Okay. Is it a good building ball? Right, can it survive this? Possibly. Let's try. Ah, shit. Never mind. Hey guys. Everyone that works in the coal mine keeps their own Pokemon with them. You may be challenged to battles, ha 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 ha! I found what I thought were some moving rocks, then they started moving. They were Pokemon that looked just like rocks. Cool, I'm really glad I came up here. Oh, there's a ball. God! You get a heal ball, which is nice and pink and fully heals if you catch with it. Oh, okay. I mean, I just have to show the Geodude, right? And, you know, if there's only 7 fully evolved Poison Pals to catch, then it might be nice to catch one just to name it. Just to let you guys name it, and then we can put it in the box. Here we go, everybody. Is it going to happen? Oh my god, it's turning into an actual flower. She's beautiful! We did it! It was all worth it. We've got a little flower friend. Let's get a closer look at you. I will update the Bog Squad in just a second. Oh, why is she blue? Is that right? No, now she's green. Okay, well, I don't understand that at all. Mischievous. Happily eats anything. Same. Contact with the poison. That's fine. Okay, we've still got a lot of grass. So we're going to learn some poison moves eventually with Premature? I sure hope so. Oh, I didn't realise the other... Are the male sprites and female sprites different? Or are there just some species that have different sprites for the female counterpart? I suppose that is the case. I've just discovered a subfolder in my of my sprites that I downloaded. Like, yeah. So here we go. Let me show you. Premature has one. Yeah, this is the female sprite there, which I didn't even think to look at. And then if we go to, was it 315? And apparently this is the male sprite, which is exactly the fucking same. So why are they separated? I don't understand. Whatever. It's the same picture. But I'm not really sure why these two were separated considering the sprite is identical. God, fuck off, OBS. Will you just manually adjust it with the goddamn directional buttons? Sorry, I will read your responses in a second. I'm sure there is a good reason. There we are. We're updated. Different... Oh, is it different legs? Is it different legs? The leaf is slightly longer on the female one. Oh. Did I just not even notice that? Okay, well, we've got the female one applied anyway. That's now making me wonder if I need to double check what I've done for these. Like Wiggle Boy, for example. Does Wiggle Boy have a female sprite? Let's have a look. What number is Wiggle Boy? Yeah, Wiggle Boy does have a female sprite. What is the difference? That's the female sprite. Do you see a difference between these two pictures? Or are they the same? I feel like they're the same. I feel like I'm being gas-lamped here. Positively gas-lamped. Male has longer... Oh my god. The male has longer antennae? I'm just gender blind, apparently. Is that really the case? Hang on. Let me try and get these the same size. They're the... What are you talking about? Are they not the same? Is it really... I mean, I suppose... God, yeah, there's... Oh, fucking hell, there is. That's such a subtle difference. Oh, poor Wiggle Boy has been incorrectly represented on the Bog Squad page. I'm really sorry, Wiggle Boy. That is my bad. I should have paid closer attention. And now what about Zubat? Stinkwings? Stinkwings, have you got a female sprite? God, you have as well. Stinkwings has a female sprite too. What's the difference here that I'm not going to be able to spot? What's the difference? Bigger ears? Smaller teeth. Oh god, it's so subtle. Right, we've updated everything now. I'm just not going to question it anymore. If it's a female Pokemon, I'm going to check the female folder now. Christ, that was really hard, Pippa. That was difficult. That was challenging. Ponglin is the next one, yeah. Ponglin is a boy, and I didn't just open the folder that says male, by the way. This folder of Pokemon Platinum sprites is just all the Pokemon, and then there's a subfolder that I've just spotted that says female. So Ponglin presumably is the correct sprite. So we're okay on that one. Are you going to sit down? This is the third Pip down. You need to pace yourself, Pips. You're going to get bored. And I know for a fact the back door's open, so you can go scream at birds if you want. I'm amazed that our neighbours haven't called the RSPCA or something yet, because Pippa makes just wailing banshee noises when she's outside. It sounds like she's being hurt, but she's just really excited. Aren't you?
Got a lot of sexual dimorphism. Great use of my last bits.
Amalia, thank you for the bits. I never noticed this stuff before. It's something I'm definitely going to pay closer attention to now. Got to make sure our party is correctly represented. I don't want anyone to have the wrong sprite, you know. Hey, Pippa, you're now making it difficult for me to adjust. Oh, my chair, there we are. It was added in this generation. Okay, so was that the case for Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Possibly, but I just didn't pay close enough attention to it. Anyway, well, that was a real journey that I just went on. So thank you for coming with me through that. I learned a lot. And Premature has evolved, which is huge, so that's exciting. One of our future Bog Squad members, Krogunk/Toxicroak, has gender differences too, so be on your toes about that. I will, I promise, I will. It's interesting because the female sprites folder only has about 40 Pokemon in it. It's not the full selection, so not every single Pokemon has a female-specific sprite. And when they do, it's subtle, as we have learned. YV1, thank you so much for hopping in. You will never be forgiven for naming the Pokemon Premature. We will catch you soon. Have a lovely sleep. Okie dokie. Pokeball. Excellent. So we will catch a Geodude, give you guys the opportunity to name something in this stream, and then we'll show it to that guy when we get back into town. Hey, sir. I met these Machop on Route 207. They've now become my most trusted partners. To evolve Premature again, you need a shiny stone, by the way. Is that something I can buy, or is that something I can find? And will that be something that other members of my party need to make use of as well? I'm going to let you in on a secret. I snuck my Pokemon to work. Well, they're all going to know now if we're going to have a Pokemon... Is it safe to have a Pokemon battle in the coal shaft? We're going to find out. You are challenged... Oh. It's Geodude. That's a surprise. There's one on Route 210, which is the first you can come across. Okay. Okay. Do we need to befriend hikers in the hope they get us another stone? God, that was such a pain in the ass. They ended up coming through, but after we had grinded the stupid Pokemon mini-games for like 2 streams. Oh, sorry, never mind. You need an HM to get that one. Okay. That's all right. We'll get it when we get it. I'm sure Premature will be very helpful with her little rose pom-poms. Route 228 on a bicycle, I think. Okay. Well, now, aren't you something? Give me my money. So we've leveled Premature up to 14. Stinkwings needs a go now, I think. Do you think we're strong enough now that the non-Stinky Bird can leave our Stink Squad? I reckon so. Next time we're in town, we'll drop Ponglin off. It'll be on Iron Island, Route 228, in a post-game route. Oh, man, okay. That's a shame. I don't like the words post-game. I want it now. Okay, Geodude, do you want to come home with us? The answer is you have no choice. So, would you like to come home with us? What's the best move we could do here? Maybe return? We've done a lot of steps, so will Stinkwings quite like us now? Throwing mud everywhere. To be clear, Iron Island is not a post-game location. You can go there as soon as you have Surf, technically. Okay, so we could make a beeline for that once we've got Surf. Can we not keep Ponglin around for moral support? Yeah, of course we can. We could move Ponglin over on the Bog Squad overlay down there, so he's all the way on the right. So he's separate from the rest of the Stinkers. That's not working. Why did I do that? Right, Stinkwings. You got this thing, buddy. Maybe one more return. Let's give that a go. I'm assuming there's no way for me to evolve a Haunter to Gengar in this game, is there? When I was fiddling with the ROM, I probably should have enabled, you know, or disabled trade evolution, shouldn't I? But, you know, never mind. Never mind. Pokeball will do it. Got him. Got him. Oh, I still can. You can catch a Gengar using the GBA slot. Again, after the National Dex, though. At rest, it looks just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fists angrily. I would like to give it a nickname. Everybody get ready. Trailing Badger, when you are prepared, please. Let's name this Mon. You can still remove the trade evolutions. Can I actually, though? Will it not fuck up my save data? I'm really worried about messing up my saves, you know? Okay, let's see. Destonk, Geopood, Slag Heap, Balboa, Daron, Not Daronk, George, Imposter, Destonk, Rocky is the top for me. Rock Poo. Okay, you know, inoffensive. That's all right. I think there might be some severe lag going on because we've still got some names coming in. Apologies to those of you who did miss out there. Rocky is the name of our Geodude who is going to go in the bank. I'm not even gonna put it on the bog squad because it's gonna go. It's gonna go. They're still coming in. Helena Smell, Bullyball, Slaphead, Rikishi, Gallstone, Jeremy. All excellent names. Hello? Oh, there. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Whoa! Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you could get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. Oh. Alright, see you then. It's weird. He didn't want to talk, clearly. There's a Zubat. We don't have any really good moves for Stinkwings at the moment, which is a shame. Maybe we're just going to do a Leech Life contest with this Zubat. Just need to make sure you resave the ROM with the same file name as currently using, and it should be fine. What if I've only saved in-game, though? I've not saved through the emulator. Is that a problem? I'll have a look into it later. I'll see what we can do. Only saving game not being an issue. Good to know. Okay, I'll have a fiddle off stream then, and I'll see if I can turn off trade evolutions, because those are always a pain in the ass when you're playing by yourself. Especially playing a ROM. This isn't working. Am I just going to go for the... I'm confused, that's why. General Poke question, since the Poke Council for Life has convened. Does anyone ever use non-damage status move, Growl, Tail Whip, etc.? Why are there so many of them? Great question. I would posit that those early ones are crap and they are worth getting rid of, but the later ones can have a tactical advantage in very specific circumstances, and sometimes not very specific circumstances. I love a non-offensive move that inflicts a status type, poison, sleep, paralysis. But that's about my limit. That's all I can stomach. Return will be at full power at this point after all the walking. Okay, well, Stinkwings is still confused. It's gonna keep hitting itself in the face, unfortunately, and now we're gonna die. So this has been an absolutely embarrassing showcase of what Stinkwings can bring to the table. Stinkwings, I'm gonna need you to not be confused. Here we go. We're gonna keep trying. Snapped out of confusion. Stinkwings, show us what you're made of. Wow! That was pretty good. Yes, that's a good Stinkwings right there. Good Stinkwings indeed. Great job. Cheska, 20 stream streak. Good afternoon. How are you doing? And immediately you've posted an alien twerking. I'm assuming you're doing well. I can only take that as things are going great. I don't want to lose Stinkwings before we leave. I'd like to level it up a bit more, so... Stinkwings also needs to be happy. Yes. So, explain to me again what we're doing here. Stinkwings will evolve into Golbat at some point, right? I'm going to guess level 20, that sort of area. When does it evolve into Crobat? Is it then just the next level after that if it's happy enough? Because that's simple. We can do that. At max friendship. Okay. And now we've done 25,000 steps. Are we at max friendship? Okay. Fine, alrighty then. Just a quick battle on my break. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Also, you are at work and we shouldn't really be throwing rocks at each other in the coal mine. I heard there's someone upstairs, like some kid wants to block the air vents and kill all the miners, so you may want to, just watch your back a little bit on that one. Just be safe. Dun, ba-da, dun, dun. Is Return going to be any good against Geodude? No, that's not a good noise. Okay. Now we've done the walk, it will immediately go to Crobat after Golbat. Sick! Okay, guaranteed. 2 evolutions back to back in terms of levels. This is not... We're not Geodude is not the right opponent for poor Stinkwings. You have to do a billion steps for Golbat. God, I hope they release another crap God of War TV show screenshot. That'll tide us over, I think, for the rest of those steps. I don't know what to do, gang. Like, we've got nothing here that we can really... We've got no moves that are going to help this poor Stinkwings. We might be trying to level up this poor Zubat in the wrong cave. And there goes Pippa again. Thanks, Pippa. Rubbish. Oh, don't be doing that as well. Let's go and fast forward and let's just leech life. Let's just battle of pure attrition. Let's just keep going back and forth. Come on, Stinkwings, you can do it. I believe in you. Keep leeching that life. The least interesting Pokemon battle ever. We can do it. One more. Yes, you hero. It gets bite at level 13. Thank God. That'll be our goal before we face the gym leader. Get Stinkwings to level 13. Match up? No, I think we're good. We're going to stay the course. We're going to get Karate Chopped in half and explode. That's all right. This guy using Leer. But this guy doesn't even know Tackle. We can just juice him up with berries. We don't believe in berries around these parts. Oh, yeah. Don't get me started on berries. Berries in a pinch, you know? If we're paralyzed and I don't have any paralyzed heals or anything and it turns out we've got a berry, fine, I suppose. I'm not picking up any bloody berries. You can't make me. Wow. Okay. God, the ending conversation, it goes so quickly I can never read it in time. Oh! Stop it. Fucking Zubat, huh? Stinkwings? Do you feel like being my best friend? And doing a return? There we go. Oh yeah, that's good damage. Oh no, please not that move. Oh, get Waltered, idiot. Oh man. Remember Walter? What a disappointment. What an absolute disappointment. Here's another question for the Poke Council. When you're confused and the Pokemon has to decide if it's going to hurt itself in confusion or attack, what's that down to? Is that total RNG, completely random? Or are your odds improved by how much your friend, your Pokemon is your friend? So it's nothing to do, like us being best friends with Stinkwings doesn't factor into it at all. Oh man. Dead end. Right, I'm just going to use the escape rope. I cannot be asked to struggle in here with poor Stinkwings. Where is it? Of course, the last place I looked. There we go. So here's a flip of a coin. It's got a 50% chance of hitting itself or doing the move. Right. Whoa! Honkling's going to be sick. You can't be spinning him around like that. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Let's heal up. And then Stinkwings to level 13. In Sun and Moon, they changed it so it's only a 33% chance of hitting yourself, but still just as random. Man. So I've been applying false logic to it all this time. I mean, really, when you think about it, RNG does make sense. But also I thought, yes, my Pokemon's been with me for ages. They love me. That's why they never hurt themselves in confusion, because they're the best. I love them. Right, we need to show someone our Geodude. Brackets, consensual. He wants to see our Geodude. Is he in this one? I've got some rocks to show you because you won't go outside. Here we go. The view is good from the second floor. It's the first floor. But it's a pain going outside. If you don't mind, how about showing me a Pokemon called Geodude? Oh, that's the Pokemon. That's a Geodude. Wow, that's so cool. It's so cute. That does it. I'll go outside and catch Pokemon too. Thank you, my friend. This is a token of my thanks. It's a ball. Thank you so much. Right, see you, bud. Have fun catching Poke friends. Dun, dun, dun. It's the second floor. How dare you? How dare you? What did I should get some more potions. That was on my to-do list. Then I need to drop Geodude off in the box. And what was our decision? We're going to keep Ponglin in the party as an honorary member until it's time to replace him, even though we're not going to use him. But maybe we just move him away from the rest of the Bog Squad. Oh, you sell all sorts of stuff that I don't want. I want to talk to your friend here. You sell the good stuff. I'll take that. Take 5 of them. No. You know what? I'll take 11 of them. For the reasons unknown. Set him free. Do we do that? Do we set Geodude free? Does Rocky get to run around wildly and enjoy the outside? Can you teach him any poison moves? I'm not sure. Well, actually, yes, because we fiddled. I say we. I fiddled with the ROM so that any Pokemon can learn any teachable move, provided you have the TM or the HM. So yes is the answer, but it's it's not really in the spirit of the poison run. Again, we can lean on it in a pinch, but don't really want to have to bend the rules where we have to. Set him free. Okay, are you ready, guys? We are going to release Geodude into the wild. Nico, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hope you had a good weekend as well. Right. Rocky, thank you for getting us a ball, but you are not part of our plans. Release this Pokemon. Rocky was released. Bye-bye, Rocky! Why does it make me a little bit sad? Oh, no, there's a poll. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, freedom is winning in the poll, but the decision has been made. I didn't realize a poll was happening. My apologies. He's gone. Unfortunately. We did thank you. It was Rosie's birthday, so we got her a pink PSP and Pokemon Leaf Green on Switch. It'll be her first Pokemon journey soon. Amazing. Oh, I hope Rosie had a fantastic weekend and a lovely birthday. Please send all of our regards to her. Pink PSP is rad. I've got a Hannah Montana PSP, not to brag. Smells like cigarettes, so. But she can't have it. It's mine. Anyway, Freedom won the poll. And so Rocky has gone. Rocky's gone. Okay, let's move our party around. Bum, 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 bum. Ponglin, you get to live over there. There we go. We fixed it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it is officially Operation Level Up Stinkwings. We're going. I'm going to wander around this grass here. Looks like prime. Oh, it's a fire horse. If we were doing a horse run, we'd be sorted, but we're not. So we shan't catch it. I'm going to astonish it with my amazing friendship. Yes, that will do nicely. Growl. What's its name, chat? How do you pronounce its name? Huh? Iron the Lesser 20 stream streak. Thank you so much, Iron. And Buddy Games, when's your next stream? When are you guys next going live? Let us know. And what are you playing? What are you playing? I'm gonna leech the last bit of life from it. Small straight horse. It's pronounced Archie, Zubat, Honce. I pronounce it Ponyta, and if you pronounce it Ponyta, you are wrong. Sounds like I've been set up for failure there, to be honest. Fight, return. We're at the finale of Uncharted 4, and afterwards we'll be looking into Reanimal and Resident Evil Requiem. Liam is going in blind. Oh. Uncharted 4, what a video game. I replayed that at the end of... No, the beginning of last year. Still phenomenal. Still phenomenal. Resi Requiem, I'm playing that through blind as well. I'm sure Liam will love it. And Peter, I have it on good authority from Peter Austin that Reanimal is utterly horrifying. So I'd like to try that at some point. Probably not on stream, but I would like to play it. Sounds like a fantastic week of streams. When is it that you're next live? Are you live later today? Everyone go give Buddy Games a follow. I know we raid them quite regularly, so you may already be following, but if you're not, go follow Buddy Games. You say it how you would if you were Northern and were asked if you'd prefer a pony or a smack in the face. Pony, tar. Pony, tar. Can someone spell it for me phonetically? I think that would really help. You've given me a massive complex. I've never been corrected on it my entire life. Admittedly, the fire horse doesn't come up all that often. But, you know, in adult life. But still, since streaming the past 10 months, you guys have made me feel very self-conscious about how I say its name. Ponytar. Ponytar? Pownito? Fucking hell, you guys are just messing with me now. You're taking the piss. Wednesday, 8 p.m. GMT, but Rosie will be live tonight at 6 p.m. GMT for Hollow Knight for the first time. Fantastic. Hope she has a great stream. If you guys are around at 6, go check out Rosie's stream. And, oh, you're very welcome, Nico. I'm really happy to help, honestly. And I'm gonna just publicly tell myself off here, but Buddy Games, I think it was Nico actually, sent me a really lovely message on Instagram like 2 months ago, but because I only use Instagram to post shorts and reels, and I don't know how to use Instagram other than that, I didn't see the message until like a couple of weeks ago, and I felt awful. And I have now replied to you, just to be clear, but I don't check DMs on Instagram because I'm old and I don't understand it. But I did give you my email address, so if you want to communicate that way, I would be only too happy to respond as quickly as possible. But yeah, I'm terrible. Terrible with that. Instagram, I don't understand. I apparently had DMs from other people I knew, but they had a time limit on it and it had run out. And I have no idea what those were, and now I'm worried, have I upset those people because people take social media really seriously? The truth is that they weren't being ignored by me. It was just that I don't know how Instagram works, and I have no interest in getting to know how Instagram works because social media is awful. But anyway, I have replied to you. Apologies for seemingly ignoring you for months at a time. That was not on purpose. Right, anyway, back to the fire horse that I'm being bullied about. Go on Google Translate and see how it's said there, and that will be the forever presentation we use. Or ask Carla. Even people spelling it phonetically, I'm still seeing po-ni-ta or po-ni-ta. Is it just, am I saying, is it just the final syllable? I say ponita with the emphasis on ni. Is it ponita? Ponita. Is that? I don't know. I don't think there's a difference in pronunciation. It's the emphasis. Okay, so the emphasis is on the final syllable. That's what I'm getting wrong. Potato. Fuck off. I say it the way you say it. Thank you. That's the first person who said that. Ponytar. So this is a ponytar. Feels so fucking alien. I don't know that I like it. I can't do it. Ponytar. I might just not say it. It's the fire horse, alright? You're putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. I'm starting to think people don't even agree. I'm getting a lot of there's a lot of confusing signals from people here about how to say it. What is your most prized Pokemon possession? Oh, goodness me. It's probably one of the boxed copies of the original games. for sentimental value as much as anything else. My copy of Gold and Silver are US copies, and they were given to me by my late grandparents when they visited America before those games released in the UK. And I've still got both of those boxes and both the games that were in them, so those are very important to me. And I just got a lot of shit, man. I got a lot of just crap. Drinks Ferry. My fiance is so patient. She's so understanding. But, yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Got a lot of guff in my house. I say Ponita like Bonita. I feel like that's how I say it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a poll? Ponita or Ponytar? Really getting in the weeds here, gang. I'm going to deflect now and remind everyone of when Simon Miller was sent to interview Natalie Dormer. That's her last name, I think. Oh, sorry, Dormar. About Mass Effect Andromeda, and he kept referring to the Asari as the Ansari. And then she didn't correct him, and she started referring to them as the Ansari as well. And I did the edit for that video for WhatCulture Gaming back in the day. And I cut the syllable out, because I was like, I'm a fan of Mass Effect. It's not Ansari. People are going to be crossed. So there's like little jumps that I had to hide with gameplay footage where they go, Asari. Like they're sneezing. So yeah, I'm not the only one who gets it wrong sometimes, but at least I'm getting the noises right, you know? The mouse noises are okay. And for those who are concerned, don't worry, I'm not actually upset that people are telling me I'm saying it the wrong way. I'm playing it up. I'm going to keep calling it Ponita. You can't stop me. Sorry. It just won't happen. I've filled our home with stuffed animals because I am 5 and my partner is superhumanly supportive. Stuffed animals is great. Stuffed animals is great. There we are. Need I say more? Why can't I speak? Ben, you are clearly furious. You shut up! How dare you? The Cerebi page on pronunciations notes the most recent official pronunciations for each mon. So absolutely true that every possible pronunciation has been used in official media at some point over the last 30 years. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the case. And honestly, like so many games that so many of us grew up playing, especially before voice acting was introduced. And I know even like these games don't have voice acting, and Pokemon is a special situation where they had the anime, so technically there was a pronunciation. People did just invent their own pronunciations. I've talked before about how I misread Shinra in Final Fantasy VII and thought it was Shriner and just called it Shriner until I was much older and was like, oh shit, that's actually, I just read that wrong once. And my brain just ignored the which way the letters were arranged ever since. It happens, you know? There's a good chance if you had friends at the time as well and you were the first person to say that pronunciation, they're not going to correct you because they might have never heard it out loud and then they say it the same way. Again, I'm sounding very defensive, but I promise that's not what's happening. I just think it's interesting, you know? It's language, it's dialects. It's Ponita. Even in the Pokerap, Venusaur is pronounced Venusaur, which always gets to me. But that's an official source, so we're probably splitting hairs here, or splitting fiery mates. Very true. Very true. We're nearly at level 13 now. I swear to God, we are going to get through. We're going to get through this gym, and we're going to leave this town today. It's going to happen. I should really be doing this on fast forward, and I'm sorry that I haven't been. I'm just having a lovely chat. I really like these streams because we do get to just talk bollocks, and I know that that's possibly frustrating for some people who just want to watch me play Pokemon, but also I do so enjoy it. I do so enjoy hanging out on a Monday and waffling, having some delicious waffles. Right, unfortunately we're out of our really good move now, so we're going to have to slowly leech life and then go back to the Pokemon Center, but I think we're about to get to level 13 anyway. So let's do it. Oh yeah! Okay, well, we can take it off fast forward and put the music back on now. Because we've done it. Thank you, Amalia. That's kind of you to say. I mean, I know that at least some of you must enjoy this weird approach to very slowly playing a Pokemon game. Because you keep coming back. But also... Oh, Pippa's got a toy. I'm going to apologise nonetheless. Pippa, what have you got there? What have you brought in? Oh, it's her mouse. She's brought her mouse in. I always used to pronounce Porygon as Polygon, as it just made sense. I think I might have fallen for that one as well. I think I did that one too. So, Bite, we need to replace one of these moves. Supersonic is helpful. Return Leech Life. Is Astonish anything? Astonish does do something. Is it worth getting rid of the Ghost move for Bite? I feel like Bite is going to be more versatile, but I might be wrong. I first discovered you and the others through Podiots, so I am all in for the bollocks. Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you. What was it? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, speaking of Podiots, as many of you will now know, there was a lot of demand for tickets for the show, and the venue contacted us and said, would you like to do a matinee on the same day? And we are doing that. We are doing 2 Podiots Presents Podiots on the same day. Tickets will be opening up this Thursday, I believe, at 7 p.m. So if you've already got a ticket, please don't buy one. Let other people get a ticket that couldn't get it first time. And if there are still tickets like a couple of days after and you want to go to both shows, by all means do it. But we just want to give people who don't have a ticket yet the first shot at getting tickets. And also don't feel like you're going to be missing out if you don't go to both shows, because they are going to be, by design, quite similar, obviously. So there we are. Tickets will be live. Vidiotsofficial.com/live through that link once again on Thursday. So there we are. Astonish is decent. Okay, what should I be getting rid of then? Sorry, because I asked a question. Get rid of Leech Life. Cool, I'm doing it. We ain't mucking about no more. It's going. We went to karaoke with Mikey 2 weeks ago with Mikey, and he sang his heart out with Papa Roach's Last Resort. Fantastic. I bet he smashed it. Can we still join Pod Squad? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because I think people... I mean, I haven't checked, but I believe where we left it was if you do donate to Pod Squad between the end of the episode that went out just before Christmas and, of course, the live show, we are going to read out Pod Squad in those live shows. So, absolutely. Okay, let's go fuck up this gym leader. I'm ready. And leading the charge is going to be Premature. There we are. Oh god, I nearly died. That was a weird noise. Thank you so much for your boys' time and energy. Really excited for a chance to go. Glad to hear it. The reaction's been really positive, which is good, because we thought, we wanted to let it. It was such a shame that people were missing out, and very kind of the venue to let us do another show. So Thursday 7 p.m. I think that's it. Grab tickets if you'd like to come and you couldn't go before. Ben, if you haven't learned after 10 months of solo streaming, following 6 years of TTJ and 1 year of Vidiots, that we love the brand of nonsense you and by extension Peter, Ashton, James, Kat and Alex are peddling, then I don't know what to tell you about it. Well, I know. Deep down I know, but also, the nature of this job is very public facing. And as lovely as you lot are, there are lots of people who aren't lovely that do make you think, oh, am I actually terrible? Is this a bad idea? And so, it's something, maybe it's a little bit, what's the term? It was self-deprecating to sort of head the negativity off at the past, but I still want to, I appreciate that we did spend 30 minutes running around a town in a circle to evolve a Pokemon today, which isn't normal. So, okay, let's face these trainers in here. Dun, 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 dun. Ben, how much of your team could you eat and still consider yourself vegan? Let's see. I couldn't eat the penguin. I couldn't eat the moth. I could probably eat the Premature, but not the Zubat.
Struggling with gender dysphoria today and the Pokémon stream is helping. Thank you for fostering such a lovely community, Cuore Viola.
Lake and Nori, thank you so much for the bits. And we've all got your back. You are so welcome here. Yeah, just keep going. I mean, I unfortunately, I can't obviously give any advice in that capacity, but just know that whatever your journey is and however long it takes for you to get to where you need to be, you will get there. And we're all going to be here cheering you on. So keep killing it. All right? We got your back. Right. It's time to get buggy. Buggy. I'm not a bug, am I? I'm a plant, technically. But yes, I can't eat the Zubat, I can't eat the moth, I can't eat the penguin, but I think I can eat the plant thing. So that's probably it. You avoided the long way around? Let's see why you do that. Well, I want to fight everyone. Honklin wants to fight everyone, you know? Okay, youngster Jonathan has got a... Oh, no. It's our kryptonite. No, actually, Premature's got the facilities to take this down, so we'll be okay. Mega Drain. There we are. And also, thank you for sharing that, Lake Inori. I know it's often immensely helpful to be able to speak that stuff out, and it's lovely that you felt you were able to do that here. So just look after yourself. Well, that wasn't a problem at all. He has the facilities, big man. We've got all the facilities. I kind of want to go across that bridge. It does look a bit fun, so that's what we're going to do. And you know what? It was fun. I loved it. Hello. Only those who want to win can challenge a Pokemon gym. Well, it's not strictly true. It was a fun bridge. It was a fun bridge, wasn't it? Okay, Geodude. We got you. I have already, just by virtue... I mean, admittedly, we put a lot of time and steps into evolving Premature, but Premature has been a real MVP this stream, and I have already sadly started to turn my back on our wonderful moth. The wonderful moth, I'm sure, will continue to be used, but... I mean, we've got a level 15... Flower Girl, and she's perfect. What more do we need than that? Oh, that's lovely to hear, Lake Nori. Thank you so much. Oh God. I mean, it's a rock. It's another rock type. So we're gonna stay the course. Wiggle Boy is no longer flavor of the month, then, eh? No, I don't think so. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, she was worth it. Premature was absolutely worth leveling up. You were right. Once we get on the next route, though, we're going to start using Wiggle Boy again. Get those levels up a bit. Good XP. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Hello? Actually, I'm not sure. They have... not even gotten changed from the coal mine. Still wearing the hat, the overalls, covered in dust. Probably could have changed, but that's okay. I'll try not to be too judgmental, I suppose. Welcome. This is the Pokemon Gym. I'm Rourke, the gym leader. I'm but one trainer who decided to walk proudly with rock-type Pokemon. As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer, and I need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. All right. Go on then, Rourke. We'll see what you can do then. You were challenged by Leader Rourke. So yes, our next poison type is a Ghastly. That is our job. Is that on the route after this gym? Or a bit further away? First one, no problem. It's so crazy that Red Thunder was honestly nicer after I'd used mouthwash. That's tart. Go on, Premature. So Premature the next evolution comes courtesy of a shiny stone, which we do not have, and will not have for a long time. It's a bit further away, but still before the next gym, and there's a fair amount of fluff before them. Okay, cool. Stun the Cranidos when it comes out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Chemical plus chemical equals winner. Hard to argue with that. Chemicals are delicious. What are you giving me there? Sorry, what's that? What move was it? I didn't see. Leech Seed? I don't think so. Nice try, buddy. Get out of here. We're not doing that. Listerine and taurine together at last. Does Red Thunder not double as mouthwash? No. As I'm speaking, I can tell that my breath has Red Thunder on it. It's just one of those beverages that, even though it's sugar-free, you're like, I need to have a breath mint or some chewing gum or go clean my teeth or something. But it's, it's only 42p from Aldi, so I can't recommend it highly enough. Oh, look at that guy. That is a big Red Thunder in the chat there. Right, so stun. No, premature! Oh, it's just leering. That's okay. Or was it perhaps Aldi off-brand Listerine? No! It's actual, real mouthwash from a brand. I don't know if it's Listerine. It probably is. But, get this. It's about 3 years out of date. Because that's how I do it. I don't use mouthwash very often. But I went through a period of using mouthwash a lot. And it takes fucking ages to get to the bottom of one of those bottles. So I moved house with it. And I've been in this house for 2.5 years, nearly 3. And still using it. Still works fine. It's dead now. Don't worry, gang. Appreciate the guidance of the Poke Council there. Not even an issue for us. Ben hasn't washed his mouth in 3 years, confirmed. That's right. Aldi Red Thunder every morning for breakfast. And that's fine. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge. Buds, this guy's got to know he's like the first. He's the lowest in the pecking order of trainers. This must have happened a lot. I went and lost to a trainer who doesn't have a single gym badge, but that's tough. You were strong, and I was weak. That's all there is. According to Pokemon League rules, I have to give you our gym badge since you've beaten me, the leader. Here's your official Pokemon League coal badge. Is it just a lump of coal? Badge number 1, baby. Badge number 1. Maybe that should go on the HUD. Maybe I should add a gym badge thing on there. Adding that to the to-do list. Add gym badge counter. 2. It's not HUD, it's overlay technically, but that's fine. Also, just while we're on the topic, just want to thank Ben for hearing my silly songs and using them for the intro. It means a lot as a trans woman who doesn't voice train to have her singing be shown off and received well. Your songs are exceptional, and I am so honoured to be able to play them. Thank you so much for submitting them. I love them. We all love them. And I'm going to keep using them. If that's okay. I'm going to keep using them. Thank you. Right. Hidden move. Rock smash outside a battle. Good. We should go back into the cave then and see what else we can find. You should also take this too. Obtained the TM76. Print out the badges and put them on your top or cap. I don't have a printer. What year is it? Come on. When I need to print stuff, I go to Cultaholic and steal their paper. Like a grown-up. Stealth Rock. Very nice. I'm going to read more praise now. Adam, thank you so much. Hopefully people don't mind me saying, but I hope you are proud of the community you have built. People from all backgrounds feel safe and welcomed here and are comfortable enough to share stories with you and feel like valued members. Can't think of any community like it. Well, that's really sweet. Thank you. I am incredibly proud. You guys are really lovely. And it's very rare that someone comes in and is an asshole. And when they do, they're either banned or they get the idea that this place isn't for them and they bugger off really quickly. And that's the way we're going to try our best to keep it. But it's only like this because you're here. So thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to show up. Stealth Rock. What's this then? You won't use Stealth Rock. It's a setup move. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Not even going to check it. It's a move that inflicts damage on foes that switch into battle. Ugh. Incidentally, a TM will teach its move to a Pokemon instantly, but a TM will break when you use it, so make certain you want a Pokemon to learn that move. Yes, TMs are single use only. unlike in Scorched Silver where we could reuse them. That's not the case. HMs you can use multiple times, TMs only once. Right, well that's it. We got a gym badge. Fantastic. Enough of this praise. Time to tell Ben he smells again. That's it. That's more my speed. Criticize me, please. Not too much though, because I will cry. Do we even need to go to a Pokemon Center? That was such a cakewalk. We're so... Oh, fucking hell, here he is. Thud. Whoops. Honklin, you got the gym badge, huh? Eterna City is the next place with a gym that gives away badges, right? So yeah, I went to Route 207, but you can't go there without a bicycle. I made my team battle and toughened them up, so it wasn't a waste. So I'm going to go back to Jubilife City. Next stop, the Eterna gym badge. 10 seconds before I dash. 9. But who's got the time to count? Fucking hell. God, as a straight, cisgendered white man in my 30s, I feel very welcomed here. Well, yeah, good. Everyone should. I'm also one of those, so... But everyone should be welcome at all times. Everyone. Unless you're nasty, and then no. Stop it. No space for that. There's enough nastiness out in the world. You're going to come in here on a fucking Pokemon stream where we've got our team called the Bog Squad and you're going to be nasty? How dare you? We don't want to do that. Fuck it. I'm also going to sing your praises. Stop it. You're making me uncomfortable. I'm going to read it anyway, though. As a cis AFAB, can I get the breakdown of that acronym, please? Because I regret to say that I'm a bit ignorant to that, but I would like to learn. As a cis AFAB, I've not experienced any of the issues you can imagine I have done in other places on the internet. This community is wonderful and accepting of everyone, and I feel safe here. Good. Good. Long may that continue. Assigned female at birth. Thank you. Okay. I've heard the phrase, wasn't familiar with the acronym. But yeah, that's lovely to hear. And I want that to always be the case. Always. I'm going to smash this rock now. There might be something good in it. That's going to be a no. There's nothing there. Who we got wrong? I'm going to get Wiggle Boy out. I'm going to go up here. Now we can smash this. See what we can find. Is our spooky friend in this cave? No, this is the cave we were in earlier. I'm just going back through because now we can smash rocks. We can proceed and go further. And there's an item over there, and I'm gonna take all of them. Is that man on a bike? Or is it a scarecrow? Some items if you go north. Back in Coal Town, then we'll do that. What's in here? What's the goal in here? Can we leave? Like, is there an exit in the bottom of here? Is it just items, trainers, and then like a dead end or something? Ben, you smell and no one believes you're going to Japan or that it exists. There we are. Keep me grounded. That's the kind of stuff. I need to hear it. It's hard to hear, but I need to hear it sometimes. You know? That's a pasty on a pogo stick. And, oh no, it moved. It's a man on a bike. Oh dear. You lot are the best. Appreciate you all. Again, we've got a bit of a tough matchup here, but I think we can do it. This cave is a dead end. You want to go back to Jubilife for progress through a different cave. Okay. Well, for now, I'm going to go through this cave and get some stuff. And then we know where we need to go next. I'll go back to Coal Town and we'll head north and we'll get the item up there and then we'll come back. That's what we're going to do. I'm a hetero cis male, assigned male at birth in my late 40s, and I too enjoy my time in various communities. The TTJ crew ones especially. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and if I see someone acting like a prat, I'll call them on it. But I haven't had to do that here. Good. Good. Da-da. Big Pearl? I can click on these and they make noises. Huge development. The Pokewatch is even better than I imagined. Do you want to fight me? Do you see those bumps on the ground? No, we just fought, didn't we? Sorry, did we? I feel like... Oh, are these jumps? See those bumps on the ground? It feels awesome taking those... Oh my god, they've got jumps in this game. Mad stunts. Okay, so I need a bike to go a bit further, I think. Dum, dum, bum, bum. I'm a relatively recent Pokeboy, got into it with Go and have played the Switch games. I see Fire Red, Leaf Green have been re-released, and Ben streams have inspired me to try out some OG Pokemon. My main concern is the slow level grind without XP share or a community chat to pass time. Unfortunately, that is the nature of the beast, and you do inevitably end up doing a lot of grinding. It just sort of happens. Or you can, because they're the older games, you can absolutely brute force your way through them by only using your starter Pokemon, which is how a lot of us used to play back in the day. I know because I did it, and I know other people in the chat have volunteered that information as well. And that way, while you do need to do a little training initially, if you fight every trainer and every gym leader, a Golbat at level 10? What? Then your starter's going to be massively overpowered. Of course, that's not really in the spirit of things, but it makes for, if you're just grinding and stuff, it's sometimes quite relaxing to just have TV on in the background or something, but there is unfortunately an unavoidable grind. Is this it's probably not worth catching, right? Because we're leveling up our own friend and we're already best friends with them, and I imagine if we caught this, it wouldn't immediately evolve to Crobat like we want. This is an illegal Crobat. I think there's a 5% chance that we could have found this. That's pretty cool. But unfortunately for us, we've already got Stinkwings, and Stinkwings is level 13, and Stinkwings isn't a friend. Stinkwings is a friend, and this one isn't a friend. Catch it and turn it into the police. Do we catch it and then immediately release it because it's illegal? Maybe we should. It's a male. Look at the size of its teeth. That's what we learned today. We're quickly becoming zoologists in the field of Pokemon. Double Golbat team? Could do. Could do. It's no level 50 Magikarp, that's for sure. I know. What can you do, right? I think we should catch it. And then we'll make a decision of its fate. Do we have an additional Golbat on the team? It's just another thing to train up. Please don't kill yourself. Or do we release it because it is a crime Pokemon that is illegal and needs to go to prison? Shit, it's gonna die. Oh, thank God for that. We're okay. Could we have a crime box in the PC? Yes, we can. You can catch it to bulk out the team. Yeah, we absolutely can. It's going to take a bit of time to level it up. We've already got things to level up, I suppose, but we'll bring it home. We'll bring it home. We'll have a Golbat and a Crobat on the team. That will be the goal for now, and then we'll maybe make a replacement further down the line. Oh, you bastard. I've been playing Leaf Green and challenging myself by not allowing myself to level up past the levels of the next gym leader, as someone who usually ends up overleveled because I enjoy the grind. That sounds like a very interesting way to play. This is why I have been enjoying these streams so much. Nuzlocke obviously took years off my life. It was very stressful. But I felt very accomplished when we finished it because we stuck to the rules. This guy's an arsehole. I don't want him anymore. And then I know that in Scorched Silver, we bent the rules a little bit, but we did do a themed run, and that was interesting. Great ball, go on. But having to play it with a self-imposed challenge in place, like only poison types, is a way I have never played Pokemon before. And I find it so refreshing. So refreshing. I miss Nurse Lavelle. We all do. Every day. Every day. Golbat. Its sharp fangs puncture the toughest of hides and have small holes for greedily sucking blood. It's 5'3". Okay, get ready, everybody. We're going to name this Pokemon. Trialing Badger, do the honors as and when you are ready. Now release it straight away. Oh, someone jumped the gun slightly. Oh, I mean, that's a fantastic winner from what I can see there. I don't know if it'll fit, but we'll try. Jugson, Big Ass Teeth, Crime Bat, Ben, Illegal Bob, Ben, Bat Boy, Bat Smell, Maybe, Imposter, Illegal SOB, Jiminal, Autocorrect Did Me So Dirty, Papa Wings, SFSD, and the winner, Ben Cooper with... Oh, it's not gonna fit! Whoopi Goldbat. Okay, we can get rid of the H. Let's make this will work. We will make this work. Whoopi. It might have to be Golbut. Oh, goodness. Oh, WUPI. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. That still works. Whoopi. Whoopi Goldbut. Fantastic. Whoopi Goldbat. Yeah. Well, we can't get rid of him now, can we? Whoopi Goldbat, welcome to the Bog Squad. Let's find you. Let's get you on the page. I'm now staring at my sprites. There it is. Mid-flight. Bit of a weird sprite, but maybe it's too wide with its wingspan. It looks like it's going to walk around on those. I can't get over that. Sprite's freaking me out. I don't. Why is it like that? I don't like it. Make it not be that, please. Okay, Whoopi Goldbat is here. And that will eventually evolve into a Crobat if we keep it. We got Flash. Nobody likes Flash. Okay, so we've officially finished in the cave now. And here's a Psyduck. Platinum Bat only run. Stinkwings and Whoopi Goldbat as the Pokelegals tag team on Ben XT. Hey, listen, any and all suggestions are welcome. I will officially start making a list of new additions that people would like to see from other streams, you know, or new characters that people would think are appropriate on Wednesday. So if you've got any ideas, come along to the 6 p.m. WWE 2K26 My Rise, also known as Career Mode, stream, and make your opinions heard. I'll start making a list, because we're going to try and get all the current roster members in, but there's plenty of room for new ones. So put it in a box and name the box Jail. See, this is the power of the name, though, is that I would have been up for that because it is an illegal Pokemon. But Whoopi Goldberg is so good as a name that I don't think I can bring myself to not use it, you know? Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve, absolutely. Yeah, they need to be in there. With Anna as a manager. Who the fuck is Anna? Yeah, okay, good. That's great. That is good. Oh, God, you know what? I'm going to make some notes now because I'm just going to forget it. So, Pokelegals, Stinkwings, and Whoopi Goldbat, Senior and Junior Lynn and Eve and Anna. Good. Fantastic. Cool. What do you have to say, Whoopi Goldbat? Well said. I'm going to buy some more balls. We've got the money. Let's stock up. Want to have plenty of balls for the ghastly encounter later. I know you'd probably have to go back and watch the VODs, but what if the Barbara Piss you made in AEW Fight Forever, the almost but not quite Barbara, joined Ben XT? Entirely possible. I mean, I'm already going to be tasked with recreating Biker Barbara Piss, who was our Barbara Piss in WWE 2K24. Then we've got Funky Barbara Piss from 2K25. Then we've got a new Barbara that we're making for 2K26. Then we've got Barb Pistot here. Then we've got Commander Piss. Then we've got Alexa Piss. There's a lot of pisses going on. There's piss everywhere. It's disgusting. Also, we don't talk about her enough, you know. AEW Barbara. That slope's too slippery. You'll need a bike to get up. Don't have a bicycle? There's a cycle shop in Eterna. Someone said there was an item up here. I did get the item that was at the top of this grass. So I think we're ready to move across. Farmer Piss from Stardew Valley. Yes, but I don't think I have the skills to bring that to life. That feels like, and I don't know if he'll see this, I don't know if he'll hear this, and I absolutely don't want him to feel any pressure, but Bad Joke Billy, who has made some really, really good custom wrestlers for us before, because he's a whiz with adding textures and custom images. So he made PS1 Leon Kennedy, he made the Dark Picture Pals, he made PS1 Ashley and Mary-Kate Olsen. That feels like something he could do using pixel art, sort of making a weird pixel Barbara. I don't think I can do... I'm not talented enough for that. It would just be a Barbara but in overalls, and I don't feel like it would capture the essence, you know? A whiz at making piss. Well done. Well done. As a teen, I got stuck here for weeks, could not figure out where to go to get that bike. Man. Feels a bit weird being stuck on games now, doesn't it? Because they, honestly, in my opinion, as they should, games are a lot simpler now. Not in terms of mechanics or, you know, controller configurations, button inputs, etc. But certainly in terms of getting lost. A game's layout by design, they want you to play it, they want you to finish it. It just doesn't happen much now, does it? Oh god, it's Super Policeman. Tell me, have you not obtained a PAL pad? Is not a PAL pad free to anyone visiting the Pokémon Center's basement? I can't remember what voice I gave him last week. Anyway, there appears to be no one shady in this Jubilife city. I shall therefore take my investigation elsewhere. But, my friend, I suggest you remain vigilant for shady grown-ups. He's got... Cool guy. Plus YouTube, or for us boomers, Game Facts. Yeah. Hoffy86, I will say, I think something may have gone weird with your Twitch resubscribe. I'm very sorry about that. I would recommend having a little check to check if you were charged or not. Just to see. What am I doing? Did I go to the Pokemon Center? I feel like I did. I didn't. No, I didn't. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. So, more story stuff is now due to be happening here, yes? If it makes you feel any better, Ben, I watched Lord Brozovic create Angela Merkel on WWE 2K25 last year, and the face was so upsetting. Oh, excellent. Also, I feel like I've not done enough to shout out Lord Brozovic as well. He made... Why have none of my... Did I say no? Why have none of my Pokemon been healed? Lord Brozovic created so many wrestlers for 2K26. 2K25 for Ben XT. He did tons, and... Why aren't they healed? Why is the HUD still... Huh? Well, they're healed in there. Okay, right. That screen doesn't update on its own. Are you joking? Does it not? How daft is that? I'm going to save it because it's been a while. Okay, so we're heading to the left when we... Gotcha. We'll do that. It's updated now. I thought I'd done it wrong. I thought the Pokemon Center was broken. Okay, going left. What's this place? The Poketch Company. Pokemon watches for the world. Did he say that I could... Did the policeman say I could get something in the basement of the Pokemon Center? I sort of glazed over that. Jubilife City. So we've been to Oh, blah. We went to Sandgem Town. We came from Twin Leaf Town. Look how much more town we've got to go. Iron Island, that's where the thing is you mentioned. Our shiny stone that we need. We need surf for that. Yes, yeah, this is a DS game. And our little Pokewatch has different screens we can select for the bottom. The time, which is not correct. Calculator. How many steps we've done. And of course our little buddies. Oh, lovely. Look at this. Oh. Okay, well, I'll take that then. Thank you. Well, thank you, Holfie. It's very kind of you. You get new apps for the Poketch at the Poketch building as you progress through story and stuff. Okay. So I do want to go... Do I want to go in there now? Have I progressed far enough? Oh, north. Okay, sorry. North. We're going north. It's north. Can you click on Ponglin, please? He's charming. Absolutely. You ready? There you go. That's good, wasn't it? Lovely. You get 2. We'll do 2. You can get a rod if you speak to the fisherman. In here. Oh, there he is. Yes, sir. An old rod is a good thing. You think so too, am I right? Yes, good answer. We can be friends. Here you go. That's my old rod. People giving us rods and balls all over the place today. It's crazy. You should fish wherever there is a body of water. Oh, and by the way, did you need any tips on using that fishing rod? No, I'm going to fuck it up on my own. When you're fishing for... He's going to tell us anyway. When you're fishing for Pokemon, the first hurdle is getting a bite. When you reel the Pokemon in, you've got to battle it. So fishing gives you twice the fun. That's one way to describe it, I suppose. Oh. Oh. No. Okay. Not on the right tile for that. All right, well, let's pop in then and see if they've got an upgrade for us, just in case. Are there good ones? Are there any good upgrades that we should really be pushing for? Oh, you can be sure I will keep developing Poketch apps. Just like Pokemon, my Poketch is something that evolves. Welcome to the Poketch Company. We're actually a family-run business, so we're not very impressive. You can't be saying that to customers. Hi. I'm the president of the Poketch Company. Hi. Your patience is rewarded. I've developed a new Poketch app. Honklin obtained Memo Pad. The Memo Pad app can be used for jotting down quick notes. That's the Memo Pad. It's a... Well, it is what it is. Oh, yes. It's gonna be difficult with a mouse, but oh god, it's really difficult. Right, that says stink. It doesn't say flink. All right, flink. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, really good handwriting. Good. Others. Yeah. Be good to others. Wash. Hands. Yeah. After. I can't even read it myself. After. Toilet. Right, this is our sort of manifesto to keep us grounded. Okay. If we follow these rules... I think we'll be fine. Stink, be good to others, wash hands after toilet, stink again. And I think that will... If we go out into the world and hold that in our hearts, there'll be nothing that we can't overcome. Of course, if you did decide to my manifesto. Why would it do that? Why would it take that away from me so quickly? Here's a notepad for jotting down notes. Don't change screen, though. Well, we're all going to have to hold the manifesto in our hearts. Do you remember what it was? What was it? Smell. Eat well with others. Oh, fuck. Oh, the fucking Pokewatch. It's broken, and I can't remember it now. It's all gone. Oh, God, look who it is. Terrible. Ponyta? I don't know. Eat your greens. Stink, and stink. Pribrities, flink. That seems right. Oh, my God. Okay. I'm going to have to put my manifesto back together for next week, and then it'll be gone again. It's terrible. Now. Professor Rowan, you must comply. Hand over all your research findings, for free, naturally. Failure to comply will result in a painful time for your assistant. Honklin. Well, how is the Pokédex progressing? That's Orbros gym badge, I see. But hadn't I given you your first Pokémon only recently? Perhaps being a trainer is like second nature to you. Oh, Professor of Pokémon, must you be so difficult? We are speaking to you on business because this is work for us. What we're saying is, we demand you comply with our demands. Quiet, you lot. Why must you be such a nuisance? Let me list some lessons you still need to learn. Number 1, flink. Number 2, be good to others. Number 3, wash hands after toilet. And number 4, flink again. Number 5, there's more for this guy's manifesto. What is with those outlandish outfits you have on? My goodness, you call yourselves adults? You kids, don't grow up to be like these sorry specimens. You had to make this personal. You have forced our hand into making a show of force. We will make you regret insulting Team Galactic. You kids, give these thugs a lesson in civility, please. Honklin, let's battle together. Ah, fucking Dawn, that's her. Now we've got a battle with Dawn and she's going to be all condescending again. You were challenged by Galactic Grunt and Galactic Grunt. I thought that was a hat they were wearing, but it's their hair, which is really cool. So, kill them for the Professor. I'm going to kill him right now. Confusion on Galamiao. Great name for a Pokemon, I like it. What are you doing? What's that? Confusion. Okay, good. Screech. It's a shame Stunky isn't poison type. If there was obviously a poison type Pokemon, it should be Stunky, but apparently not. It's got a bum for a face. He's got a bum face. I'm just gonna keep attacking Glameow. Here we go. Speak to these idiots in a language they understand. Violence! Rowan probably. Rowan definitely. Rowan did that. That's what we're doing. Oh, Stunky is poison type, but it's only available in Diamond. That's a shame. I was going to say, that's mental. If it's not poison type, that's insane. But it is. So that's fine. I'm going to steal the kill. No, I'm not. Oh, no! I've made an error in judgment there. Jesus, Chimchar got scratched to heck there. Glameow is gone. Wiggle Boy, level 13. Fantastic. Good job. Wants to learn the move Gust. Of course it does. It wants to learn the move, Fart. What do we get rid of? Harden? Yes. Got to keep Tackle, obviously. The funniest move, unfortunately, has now left our arsenal. Right, let's keep going. It can't be hurt by that. Let's gust it. Gust it, go! That's a stinky move. Didn't do much, but that's okay. Chimchar, do you want to, like, contribute in any way? You could stop this any second now, but you're just watching it. My God. That's enough. That's too many times. I like that Stunk Tank... That's not what its evolution is called. Stunk Tank. I like that Stunk Tank can learn Flamethrower and it canonically comes out of its butt. That is great. Fantastic. This won't do. Time to retreat. Okay. I'm having difficulty keeping track of the 3 voices I've done here. You leave us no option. We will retreat for now. We shall do so because Team Galactic is Benjamin Evolent to all. Are you though? That lot. They called themselves Team Galactic. When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some type of energy. However, I believe that it's a mystic power far beyond our control. But Team Galactic seems to be studying that power's potential. They want to know if it can be used as energy for something. Honklin, did you know the professor studies the evolution of Pokemon too? According to his research, 90% of all Pokemon are somehow tied to evolution. Well, maybe that's the reason those people tried to take the professor's research data by force. That's really unforgivable. Shut up, Dawn. It's all over, so you can relax now. Still, thanks to you two, nothing came of that situation. I appreciate that. Incidentally, Honklin, kudos to you for your battling skill. It got me thinking, why don't you collect all the gym badges of Sinnoh? Doing so, you'll be sure to encounter lots of Pokemon. That, of course, means your Pokédex pages will continuously fill up. In other words, it will be of great help to my research. That said, I've given you your first Pokemon and Pokédex as yours to keep. You're free to do with them as you wish. Take care now. Bye, Dawn. Oh, God. Oh, that was very good. Nicely done. Truly excellent. Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm from Jubilife TV. I'd like you to have something for letting me see that smashing battle. Fashion case, for some reason. Scun Tank, not Skunk Tank. Okay. Or Stunk Tank. Right, what's the fashion case, please? Contained within that fashion case, you will find a whole spectrum of chic accessories and tasteful backdrops. Dress up your Pokemon and watch their appeal grow. And right now, the TV station is offering its facilities so visitors can dress up their Pokemon. There are also prize giveaways too. Please do visit our TV station. We obviously have got to do that right now. Where's the TV station? Is this it? Yes, yes. We must dress up our Pokemon. This is the Pokemon Lottery Corner. I'm for this facility, your attendant today. If your drawn number matches the ID number of any of your Pokemon, you could win fabulous gifts. Would you like to check today's lucky number? I would. First, I'll look up today's Pokemon Lottery Corner lucky number. Your lotto ticket number is 58231. Now let's see if it matches the ID number of any of your Pokemon. I'm sorry you didn't get a match. Okay, great. Well, cheers. So, where do I dress up my Pokemon? God, there's so many rooms. Can we be on TV? Oh my God. Mum! Honklin's on television. Oh, God. I'm not seeing an obvious photography room. Oh, no, this looks like a photography room. Here we go. Ooh, your Pokemon are so very charming. How enchanting. They're so charming, I will even hang a picture of one right beside me. I'm only doing this especially for you. Exciting, don't you think? Dress up your Pokemon in my boudoir and make it a sight to behold. I will snap a photo when you're done. You will do this, won't you? Ooh, yes, how nice. Let's not delay. Should I explain to you how to dress up your Pokemon? No. Ooh, I wonder which Pokemon you'll dress up. Oh man, which one? Maybe Premature gets dressed up. Here we go. Tehehehe, I hope you will dress it up adorably. I'm going to do my best. You can see your accessories on the left side of your screen, right? So we don't have many accessories, but that's okay. Touch an accessory, drag it to your Pokemon on the right, and position it securely. You can put on 10 accessories, so you should check for the right ones using the arrow buttons. Change the background with the square button at the bottom right. Okay, which is the stinkiest one? I was kind of hoping to be able to use the full screen at the top, but apparently not. I mean, maybe that. There's some purple there. We've got yellow fluff. Maybe the yellow fluff goes in the middle. Yeah. And the white fluff either side. This is looking very adorable, I must say. Wow, so pretty. And then some fluff on the flowers. Gorgeous. Oh my god, there's more stuff. Shit. Okay, take that off. It's too big. It's too big. How many moustaches should we put in the game? I think like 4. Should 3 of them be identical? Obviously 3 of them should be identical. What a stupid question. Why are you even here? Why do you even work for us? Fuck is that? A feather? Don't really know what to do with that. It's no obvious room. And that's the fluff again. Okay, done. Can I see a full-size picture, please? Is your Pokemon all dressed up? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, save this design. Please, can I get a good look at it? I don't want it to be on the bottom screen. Ooh, nice work. Let's display the photo right away. Oh, but it needs to have a title. Oh, God. ABC mode? Oh, can I... How do I... What? Oh, for God's sake, right. Oh, no! Okay, so I can't type in my own thing. Have we got anything smelly in here? Stink? No. Not even smell. Oh, God, I don't... Stench? Is stench there? Oh, so there is. Yeah, we'll just call it stench. And this work is entitled Stench. Ooh, yes, yes, I get it now. Your aesthetics shine through. I put your photo up right here. It just looks so perfect there. Can I look at it on the full screen? Oh, there she is, Honklin. Stench. Haha, fantastic. Can I take a screenshot of that? I don't know. Is there a screenshot button? How would I do that? System. I'm not sure. File. No, it's not that. I'm going to need to take a manual screenshot. Poor Wiggly Boy barely clinging on to life while we play dress up. This is important. She understands. There we go. I got a screenshot. That's great. That's a thumbnail. That's good stuff. We like that. Everybody, I'm really sorry to say that this is gonna do it for us. We are gonna call it there. But the smelly adventures will continue next week. Thank you so much for coming along today. Thank you for being so unrelentingly lovely and kind. You're all the best. Thank you for the resubs and for the bits and the Poke guidance as well, the contributions to naming our friends. I'll be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. playing some more Resi Requiem. I have been thinking about it non-stop. I cannot wait to play more of it. And next week we will enter a new route and explore more of this wonderful region. Our adventure is just beginning. I don't want to play it all day. Should we just play it all day? No, I've got other stuff I need to do, which is annoying. Because I would if I could. But I've got other things. I'm going to go get a haircut now, I suppose, and probably do some exercise, because apparently you need that to, like, live, which is stupid. And then I'll get back to my desk and I'll continue working on the script I'm working on. I'll probably edit a shorts boy. boring, tedious shit, but eventually we'll be able to play more of this next Monday. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to raid Alex now, send him some love, drop him a follow. Have a lovely rest of your day. I will catch you all tomorrow afternoon for the spooks. Thank you, mods, for being here. Thank you, Trowling Badger.
You lovely human being.
Shut the fuck up, Stephen. I'll kill you. I'm sorry. That was an overreaction. Thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you for all your bits today. It's really kind of you. I'll see you later, everyone. Say hi to Alex for me. Bye.